Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is Friday. We have successfully made it through the week. We have arrived at our Friday destination. We have a really fun show for you guys today. How's everybody doing? Jake, how you doing this morning?
Magical.
Oh, that's good. Well, it was a magical moment, you guys. I pulled in the parking lot this morning and Jake just came walking from around the building. Like, we're surrounded by fields. And he just had this, like, magical glide, if you will.
I came out of the abyss.
You did. It was a little odd, not going to lie. A little startling, actually, because I always look around because it's so early.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Uh-oh. It's Jake. So, anyhow. Gorgeous sunrise again today.
It was, yes.
Yeah. I think we are expecting some rain, possibly later today and tomorrow. So, but I don't think it's going to be a huge washout. I hope not.
Yeah.
So, what do we got for you guys today? Well, let me tell you. We've got tickets for you to go see Pentatonics at Blossom Music Center on Thursday, August 17th. That is next Thursday. So this is coming up quick. We're going to have a pair of tickets for that. Plus, she's got special guest Lauren Elena with her. Come on. It's going to be a good show. You know it. 8 o'clock hour, we are going to be calling our $500 back to school shopping spree winner. So if you were a finalist and you're listening this morning, make sure that you have your phone on and your ringer up and you're waiting on a call. Because it could be you. You don't know. You're going to make somebody's Friday.
Yeah.
I like being the bearer of good news.
Yeah.
You know? And then in the 9 o'clock hour, we have your tickets, pair of tickets to see LL Cool J this weekend. You don't have plans for tomorrow night? Well, you could. Keep listening for that as well. Today, you can go over to Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. Find us live on those platforms. Give us a like, Jake and I. And in the comments, put what code word?
Bison.
Bison. B-I-S-O-N. Bison. And you'll be entered to win it's a 6-person car pass, right? To African Wildlife Safari Park?
Yeah, correct.
Right. Well, you know, summer is dwindling down, but this is a great thing to take your kids to do. Maybe like one last hurrah before they head back to school, you know? So head over there, give us a like on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, put Bison in the comments, and you could very well be the winner at the end of the show today. Around 10 o'clock, we'll pull that winner. It's Friday. I'm so excited that it's Friday for a multitude of reasons. It's been a week.
Yeah.
I have a huge appreciation for my host on air, Christian, because this is a lot, running the board and everything. And I am so lucky that I just usually sit where you're sitting. So I really, really hope I talked to Christian a little bit yesterday, as did you.
Yeah.
Through text. I cannot wait for him to come back because it sounds like it has been a true vacation for him.
It has.
He's had some things happen that he cannot wait to talk about. So I'm really looking forward to his return on Monday. You know, I know a lot of people do this, but I'm feeling really good this morning. I'm proud of myself that we made it. No major issues. We got through the week. We're doing good. We're feeling fine. So I'm excited. I want to hear about what you guys have accomplished this week or what you are looking forward to this weekend, because truthfully, that's a good song. I know, right? But I do. All right. So I want to hear what's got you guys feeling so good. Actually, I didn't mean to cut that off and turn it down a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. Again, small successes this week. Call us or text us. Share what have you accomplished something this week that you are so proud of. We want to hear about it. Are you looking forward to something this weekend? New baby, new house, promotion. Maybe it's something as small as you've been trying to figure out how to knit a blanket. You finally did it.
Yeah.
I want to hear about it because you know what? These are wins. We have our rage room. We talk about what makes us angry. We get it out. We're bringing this full circle. It's a full therapy session.
Yeah.
when you wake up with us in the morning. But I want to hear about it. I want to hear about all of the good things that are happening in your life. Text us 330-269-9292 or call us. If you want to chat about it, so do we. 330-450-9292. We'd love to hear all about it. Remember, be listening this hour. You are going to have that cue to call to go see Pentatonics with Lauren Elaine at Blossom Music Center next Thursday. And we're going to have so much more coming up on the show. But start sending them in. I see you guys starting to do that. That makes my heart so happy. Thank you guys so much. It's today's hit music. Q92.
I really don't believe. It's hard to believe I don't golf at all, and I have no interest because all my friends do.
Yeah,
and I have no interest, and I have nothing against golf. I can't watch it.
Yeah.
I'm uninterested to watch it. I'm uninterested to play it.
That's like instant nap. I'm sorry. If you turn on like the PGA Tour, like some sort of tournament, no.
My friends get so excited to watch golf, especially like the U.S. Open and like the Masters. They get so excited, and I'm like the odd man out. Like, sure.
There's two sports, and I love I love both of them. I love golf and I love tennis. I used to play tennis. I played tennis in high school. In fact, our neighbor was a master professional, whatever. He gave me lessons. It is the most boring sport to watch ever. Tennis and golf.
I can't.
They're fun to play.
I'm in the minority though, because like I said, how many guys love golf? I don't. And I've tried.
Really?
Two sports I've honestly tried to watch and get into are golf and hockey. I've tried hockey more than golf.
I'd like to watch hockey. I think I might like hockey.
I love going to a hockey game live. Because hockey live is fantastic.
Yeah.
I
just want to see somebody get jacked up against the plexiglass.
I just can't get it.
That's how you're going to get me to a hockey game.
Someone says disc golf is superior golf.
Disc golf is fun. I really enjoy it on the PS4, PS5.
Disc golf?
Yeah.
Never
With the
played
move
disc
controllers.
Golf. Never played disc golf.
That's the only way I played it.
I've never played pickleball.
Oh, I love pickleball. We played as a family up at Butler Park and Green. They have great pickleball courts. You'd like it.
Pickleball?
Yeah.
It's just like tennis with a shorter court?
Nah.
A bigger paddle or more of a paddle than a racket?
Kind of, but there's different rules. And there's a kitchen, Christian.
Pickleball. Do they have a fun name for the ball? Like in
pickleball.
That's what it's called?
Yeah, I think so.
Like in badminton, it's the shuttlecock.
It is that, yeah. You're right.
I didn't know if the pickleball had any kind of fun.
I don't think so.
Maybe
I'm wrong. Correct me if I am.
Shuttlecock.
I just think it's fun because, like, right up by the net, it's called the kitchen.
The kitchen.
Like the zone. It's called the kitchen.
Like my fiance, she says what a reader she is, and she has books, and she has read books, a lot of them. Yeah. I know that, but since the time I've moved in with her, I've never seen her read a book once. Do I believe she loves reading books? I do. Do I believe she has read a lot of books? I do.
I was gonna say, she has.
But I'm telling you, in the time I've lived with my future wife, the mother of my children, I have never seen her sitting,
not even
reading
on vacation?
a book. No, all she does now is play this game on her phone with the not daughter. Hey Ride, Hayville, Hey something. It's a farm game.
Okay. And
she plays it more than I could ever play the PlayStation 5. Oh, she's obsessed with it. It's Hey something. Well, Hey Day. Anyone know what I'm talking? Hey Day, Hey Ride, Hey Dude, Hey There, something. But I never see her reading. I've never seen her like in the house, in her room, on the couch, reading a book. Outside on the back porch, reading a book. Heyday, someone texts. Okay. It must be the greatest mobile game of all time. Because the not daughter and her do not put it down.
Well, I mean, that's good that they play it together. I get what you're saying. Like,
I'm just saying, like that's a hobby that she claims that I would be like, oh, wait a minute.
I was going to say maybe it's because life has gotten a little busier with the baby, but if she didn't even do it before, okay. Because when I was pregnant, I read a lot too. Just because especially with Anthony, because in the dead of summer, I was so pregnant.
Does Tony have anything he claims to do or be a hobby of or something like that? And you're like, no, you don't.
No.
Because mine is her reading book.
He does it. He says he reads every single day.
There's nothing every once in a while you hear him saying, you're like, Tony.
I'm sure there's been things through the years, but I can't recall anything that he's done really over and over again. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Is there anything Star claims she does, and sometimes you're like, no, you really don't do that?
No, not really.
All right, I'm by myself. Fantastic. All right, well, I was going to ask the listeners, but apparently I'm the only one that apparently has. No,
I think there's probably things out there.
Is there something your significant other claims or tells people they do or they're into, and you live with them every day, and you're like,
you know the truth.
That's not, no, you don't. No, you don't. How is the world not talking about this more? How is every show, whether you're sports talk, wacky FM morning show, news talk, farm talk, NPR, smooth jazz, I don't know, whatever it is you're talking about, why was yesterday the only thing people were talking about not the Navy pilot testifying under oath in front of our government that basically there are UFOs? Not basically. He claims there are. And mind you, he's under oath. Now, have people probably lied under oath? Probably. But that's really far to take it for a lie. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's really far to take it to go, I'm going to sit in front of Congress for a joke or just for poops and giggles. This guy was speaking yesterday. I mean, I've known there's aliens. You can't tell me that out of all the planets and all the universes and all the solar systems, we are the only one that has living beings. And people tell me, yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Like, does that make sense? Does that really make sense?
Well, I mean, it's been long known that the Navy and the Air Force, different branches of the military have had video that they have actually released of things that they believe could be UFOs.
Yeah. What do they call them now? UABs, they call them, or something else? They call it. They have a new name they call them. I mean, this is the clip of him telling you. Well, I mean, it's right here.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
And was this documentary evidence, this video, photos, eyewitness? How would that be determined?
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you in a skiff about.
I don't know what a skiff is, but that's where they'd have to talk. Someone Google skiff.
I'm on it.
I assume that means in private, away from everybody else. You know what I mean? Maybe in a padded room. Another clip.
How do you know that these were not our aircraft?
Some of the behaviors that we saw in a working area, we would see these objects being at 0.0 Mach, that's zero airspeed, over certain pieces of the ground. So what that means, just like a river, if you throw a bobber in, it's going to float downstream. These objects were staying completely stationary in Category 4 hurricane winds. These same objects would then accelerate to supersonic speeds, 1.1, 1.2 Mach, and they would do so in very erratic and quick behaviors that I don't have an explanation for.
It's real. They've always been real, folks. They've always been here.
A
All right.
skiff is a small flat bottom boat.
What?
Yeah.
What? A skiff is a small, flat-bottomed boat?
Oh, hold on. You can spell it different for military. I just saw it.
Okay, I was like, I don't know.
I was putting in SKIF. A military skiff is SCIF. And it says, is a sensitive, compartmentalized information facility with high security.
That makes a lot more
That
sense.
makes a lot more sense
Supposed
than
to
meeting them in the boat.
Meet me on my canoe, and I'll tell you about aliens in my...
We're gonna go for a ride in the dinghy and have a
Meet
conversation.
me at Lake Cable in my... I have a paddle boat. We'll go out in the middle of it where no one can
will
hear
hear us.
I'll tell you all about the aliens on my paddle boat.
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you in a skiff about.
Yeah. Wow, you have to go like off-site somewhere, like
Totally
off the grid.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Check out this photo. I'm going to kick it off. My rage is being prescribed Ozempic and then finding out you cannot afford Ozempic, and now you can't do it anymore because it cost you $350.
Yeah, that's a big kick to the butt.
That is. By the way, Jake checked with his pharmacist parents, and they said that's pretty much the best deal I'm going to get.
Yeah.
For you people that pay less, God bless you. For people that got to pay more than they should for medications, you shouldn't pay more than you pay for your car in medication, in one medication. Rage Room.
You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
Today's hit music, Q92. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. We made it. We are on our way, headed towards the weekend. All right, so we were asking you guys, what's got you flying high on this Friday? What has got you on cloud nine? What are you happy about that is taking you into the weekend? And gosh, you guys really have a lot of really cool things going on that we are going to celebrate with you because you guys are feeling good. We're feeling good too. How good? Good enough that I figured out how to do this. Yeah. Yes, the Lord figured out.
You did it.
I did it. It's only Friday. It took me, 5 days?
All right, you got it.
Fine. Anyhow, all right, let's get to some of these. First of all, Jim Guy, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I know. I mean, I don't know what you do when you're a gym guy. You probably don't skip the gym because it's your birthday. I hope you had a great workout.
Yeah.
You know, you're dedicated. Thank you for waking up with us this week. I know you missed your wake up song. They'll be back soon. Someone else text message, Morgan Wallen tomorrow night. Yes, I believe he is in Columbus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw my rep is down there. They're getting ready. They were setting up everything for the show. That's going to be an amazing show. You're going to have a great, great time. Someone else text message after a long work week. Browns pregame tonight. Great seats also. Go Browns. Yes, go Browns. I am excited for this season. We're looking forward to it. I believe tonight they're playing Washington. Washington Commanders, 7:30, I think. Be checking that out just to see how our Brownies look. I started exercising and have stuck with it. My body feels stronger, and I'm cutting back on junk food, and it's giving me more energy. Well, that is amazing, and congratulations to you. Because I'll tell you what, exercising and sticking with it and eating right is really tough. It's easier said than done. So congratulations. Text message, we celebrated our 27th anniversary yesterday. Happy anniversary.
You did it. 27 years. Congratulations.
Jake, how long have your parents been married?
I have no idea.
Okay. Text message. I hit my summer goal weight. Oh my gosh, congratulations. That is amazing. As of this morning, well, we did this bit on the right day. Congratulations. That's amazing. My daughter Millie's second birthday is tomorrow. Well, happy birthday, sweet Millie. You guys have an awesome day celebrating her. My son's birthday is on Monday. We are having his party tomorrow. So we'll be celebrating as well. We're going to cut that off now that the bed's done. Amber here celebrating 1 year of being in the best relationship of my life this weekend. I'm also $500 gift card finalist. Good vibes. Oh, yes. Maybe we'll be calling you. I don't know. I don't have the information in here yet. But congratulations. I've made it official with the girl I've been talking to for 8 months. We are out of the talking stage in a relationship. It's even Facebook official.
Oh, Facebook official, huh?
Yeah. So it's official now that it's on Facebook. LOL. First ever girlfriend too. I'm proud of myself. Well, congratulations. I hope you guys are so happy. That's amazing. There's nothing better than like being in love or having like itty butterfly feeling at the beginning of a relationship.
Right.
Did you have that with Star?
Uh-huh.
Oh, do you still get it?
Sometimes here and there.
Oh, hey, so sweet. Your face is turning red.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh boy. All right. Well, we don't want to be late headed into the break. We will come back and get into a lot more of these. Keep them coming. Making me feel all kinds of good. 330-269-9292 or call us. Let's talk about it. 330-450-9292. Right now it's Barbie World with Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice right here on today's Hit Music Q92.
She's suing him.
A year later?
Yep. Files
I mean-
lawsuit against Cedar Point. She was hit in 2021. She files a lawsuit seeking compensatory and, don't forget my favorite, punitive damages for the company and employees' alleged negligence. I think she's got a good chance of making some money.
I was just going to say, I think she has a case because even they were
Well-
like, oh my gosh.
Not this part's not funny. She was permanently injured.
Yeah.
Permanently.
I mean, like,
When the part as a flag plate came off the coaster and struck her in the head. They listed her injuries: head trauma with resultant traumatic brain injury. Now we're talking in words I can't really pronounce. Suprachoroidal hemorrhage with cerebral edema, cerebral venous thrombosis, right subdural
Blood
hematoma.
clot.
That's not good.
Blood clot,
Hematoma.
collection of blood, which is a bruise.
Communicating hydrocephalus with VP shunt placement.
Yeah, gosh, she had to have a shunt
And
place.
right open skull fracture.
Woo! Girl,
She is
girl's got a case.
her medical expenses exceeded $2 million
I believe it.
and will require future medical care and treatment with a cost around $10 million, the lawsuit claims.
Christian, when we paid for a life flight, it was $48,000 just for the flight. That was the most expensive airline ticket we've ever encountered.
Yeah.
$48,000. So imagine having to have a shunt place, being in the ICU, all of that advanced care. Of course, that was $2 million. And God knows how long she was in the hospital.
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm looking. It doesn't say in the article. This is from News Channel 5 to cite my source. Doesn't say what she's asking for money wise.
That means it's a lot, like
But
a lot of that.
they're claiming negligence and that they also tried to destroy some evidence. It's interesting. I'll put this article up on Q92radio.com so you guys can read it for yourselves. But I think this woman has more than a case.
Yes.
Especially when you start alleged possibly tampering or destroying evidence. The lawsuit alleges that the defendants interfered with and destroyed evidence by dismantling, destroying, and removing the return side of the Top Thrill dragster ride in spite of a written request from the plaintiffs to preserve all evidence, including trains and tracks. Someone coming to Jake's defense, and I welcome it. I will read it. Don't listen to the haters, first of all.
Shout out to all the haters. We probably wouldn't have made it if it wasn't for them hating.
It's true. If your woman is good with you calling her queen, that's all that matters. Be her king. Christian and Lauren are probably okay with her calling her husband daddy or Christian being called daddy.
In the history of our relationship, I have never called my husband daddy.
You should call him that today. Text him. Text him. How's
He
everything?
would be like, what the?
I want you to text him right now. How's everything at home, daddy?
Okay, I'm doing it right now.
And then we'll see what he sends back. Probably you're sleeping on the couch tonight. Is probably what you'll get text back. So you know what? I'll text my fiance. How are you? Good morning, my queen. See what happens. Good morning. I'll even do the queen emoji. Good morning, queen. There, I don't know if I want to show her. Oh shoot, what'd I do? I want to cover that. I don't know if you can see on the camera. There it is. Good morning, queen.
Okay, hold on.
Good morning, queen. Let's see. I'm going to use the Jake.
I said.
Did you let it be known that you're joking, or did you just put it?
No, I literally put. Oh, hold on. I gotta. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Careful. His number's not on there, is it?
No.
All right.
It says, "Good morning. How was your day so far, Daddy?"
I'm putting "Good morning, my queen" with the queen emoji.
He hasn't seen it yet.
All right, just texted. Jake, you want to text Star? Good morning, my queen.
Well, she's used to it.
Well, still want to see how she reacts. Let's see. We all get back.
Okay.
I mean, I can't really because I already told her the story, so
Oh.
I ruined it.
Jake, you got to learn about radio.
Wah, wah.
We use them as props. The people we love.
I'm learning.
I got a response.
We use them for content. All right.
He literally just said, "Daddy," with a question mark.
Daddy. I got a response from the fiance, but she I think she gets either is listening or knows what's going on. She wrote back, "Good morning, Zaddy," which is what girls say, Zaddy instead of daddy.
Daddy.
So I got that back. I was hoping for what are you talking about?
Well, Tony didn't know what I was talking about, but I think he caught on because then I got back. I know what you're doing now. Don't ever call me that again.
Yeah, fair. That's fair, Tony. That's very fair.
The Q92 coming up. We are going to get into some more of these text messages. You guys got a lot of really great things you're happy about that are taking you into the weekend. Do you want to add to that list? You want to tell us something good that's happening in your life that's got you flying high? 330-269-9292. Plus, be listening. We still have a queue to call if you want to go see Pentatonics at Blossom Music Center on Thursday, August 17th with guest Lauren Elena. It's all coming up right here on today's Hit Music, Q92.
Well, what's funny is I have a 40-minute drive. I see so many different prices between
I bet.
Canfield and Alliance.
Yeah.
Even in the middle, it's different every one
And
I
I
look
have
at.
no gas stations. I have one
Yeah.
right before I leave home, like right when I leave home, and then when I get to almost work.
Every one I drive by, probably 6, 7, all different.
Yeah.
All different. And I always pick the wrong one.
Of course.
Then I'll drive by one, and I'll drive by one. It's like 20 cents. I'm like, God,
Yeah. It's like when you're at the grocery store, you always pick the wrong checkout. Or like last night, for example, when I was in the drive-thru at McDonald's, I always picked the wrong line. The other line was scooting. Mine was not. All because somebody in front of me had the mobile app and was arguing about why the coupon code wasn't working, only to find out, because I was eavesdropping, my window was down, she'd already redeemed that coupon code.
whoops.
Then she needed the entire order for the car because that coupon wasn't going to work.
You know when I mobile order, I go park? Is that weird?
No, I don't think so.
I haven't bring it out to the car.
Yeah, why
Why
not?
would I get into the line?
That's exactly right. You don't have to pay attention. You can scroll on your phone. You don't have to watch
That's
for
what I
people to
do.
move in front of you.
I pay on the app.
Yeah.
I just sit in slot 1.
I like it.
And I chill and put on something on YouTube or listen to it, and then they walk it right out and they go, "Here you go, sir." Sometimes they're like, "Sorry about that." And I'm like, "What? I was chilling. I was good."
Right. Yeah, I'm totally fine.
Do you think I was complaining? You still have to make it. I'm not going to.
Right.
But if I see the line's too big, some people, they mobile order ahead. If I see the line's too big, I'll just go park in spot one and order on the mobile app.
There you go. That's not a bad idea.
And I pick a car, and I'm like, all right, let's see if I beat that car.
Oh, yeah, I've done that before.
So I sit here. It doesn't always work, but for some reason, mentally, it may not be any faster, but I'm not waiting in line.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling at spot one, watching a video.
Yeah.
And they're like, here's your quarter pounder. Thank you. See y'all later.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic. It was a thread, actually. I should tell you. It was a thread on Reddit. Yeah. Worst ways guys have been dumped. We've all been. I think a lot of times people have been dumped in their lifetime. I've been dumped.
Yeah.
You know?
Trying to think. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, the guy that I dated before I met Tony, he broke up with me.
How'd he dump you?
He called me from college.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I told you I got dumped on my birthday once.
You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. Thank you so much for joining us on your way to the office. As you're headed out the door, it's Friday. We made it. We are now heading into our weekends. Thank goodness. Ask you guys what you are flying high about. What's got you feeling good on this fabulous Friday? And you guys really shared. And I love that so much because I want to know what's going on in your guys' lives. Yeah. So let's get to it. All right, let's get over to the text line. My wife and I are closing on our first home today. Extremely excited, nerve-wracking, all at the same time. Feeling good, though, taking steps towards the future that we want in the next chapter of our life. Congratulations. That's a huge step. I remember when we bought our first home. I could not wait to just go in there and sit. It was completely empty and it needed cleaned badly. And I did not care.
Right.
I had to go sit on my family room floor.
Right.
Congratulations. And I hope you guys have many memories in the house together. Someone text message, good morning, Lauren and Jake. You guys did a great job this week. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, it was very sweet. I've always been registered to vote. I finally voted for the first time Tuesday and knew what it was all about. I also became the first ever certified in CPR and first aid, as well as mental health first aid. That's amazing. You should be super proud of yourself. You're doing your civic duty. You're serving your community by being certified in all of those things. You never know when you might be in a position where you can save somebody's life.
Right.
Hubby and I finally paid off credit cards. Our credit scores are much improved. We had a 3-year plan and we accomplished it. Amazing. You guys crushed it. You should be so proud. VIP passes to Neon Nights for Friday and Saturday night. Enjoy that. It's going to be so much fun. Good luck, Jackson. W from New Philly. Got soapbox derby racing this weekend in Akron. That's amazing. Good luck, Jackson. We're going to be cheering from Q92 just for you. My grandfather turns 93 today, and I'm leaving for vacation on Sunday. That's amazing. I love when we have vacations on the horizon and when we're celebrating life. I'm happy today because I had my final weigh-in at the doctor's this morning, and I'm down a total of 60 pounds. Congratulations. Dang. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, weight loss is so hard. When you crush it like that, my goodness. Congratulations. Leaving for vacation to Hilton Head today for 10 days. Well, that's a vacation. You're going to do it right. We just got a new puppy. That's exciting. Yeah. I'm so excited to watch him grow, they said. I love puppies.
Yeah.
job in a couple of days. I'm sorry, a couple of weeks. Better pay as well as benefits on top of the news that my wife and I will be adding to our family.
Oh, congrats.
That just gave me goosebumps. Congratulations. I'm happy because my son's first year of college is completely paid for. He got news that he received 2 more scholarships. Oh, what a proud parent moment.
Yeah.
Congratulations. What's making me feel good is the fact that I get to spend time with my wife and kids between our full-time jobs, her full-time nurse classes, my fire class, and sports. This will be our first full weekend together. We'll make it a good one. That's amazing. Let's see here. We'll do one more, and then we'll have to go to break and come back and close out the hour with some more of your feel-good vibes. Don't forget, next hour, we've got It's Great Advice Friday. You told us what you feel good about. Do you need advice on anything? Because Jake and I
Yeah.
are here. The doctors are in. I'm kidding. We're not doctors. We have literally no clout here, but we'll give you our opinions.
Right.
My wife and I are going to the Italian Fest in Cleveland on Saturday, so we are celebrating our Italian heritage with cavatelli and meatballs and, of course, cannolis. Christian will be so jealous. Enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy. Right now, it's All My Life. Filter, J. Cole, right here on today's Hit Music.
Think how many more tickets you'd sell. You-
I'm sure. Yes,
and-
it would definitely create a bump in ticket
oh my
sales.
God, Chumbawamba playing all their hits. It would be amazing to listen to them play
What are
Chumbawamba.
they doing today?
Don't know. I mean, what more do you have to do?
You need a
gave
behind the music on them or
What
something.
more do you need? They gave the world their gift. They gave us tub thumping, which today people still love. It's the most inspirational song ever made, you could argue. Maybe Did You Ever Know You're My Hero? Maybe. I bet Midler. But I mean, other than that, you tell me what song motivates you more than Chumbawamba. Eye of the Tiger, you could say maybe. What? I mean, I get knocked down and I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. Think about that. That's a mantra for life.
Did you know that
someone
actually
said they split up. That better not be true.
Well, hold on a second. Did you know that following the success of Pump Thumping, it caused many of their loyal fans to label them as sellouts?
Yeah, every arena.
Wow. For that one song, Christian.
It was a banger. And it's still a banger in 2023. It came out in 1897. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did actually.
200 years. I don't know what it came out.
Oh,
1997 it came out.
Christian. 2
What?
years ago, we got to look into this. It says Chumbawamba to return with new documentary and Tub Thumping reissue.
Absolutely.
But this was in 2021. Like, did anything? It says they're trying to make a comeback after almost a decade away with a new documentary. They split in 2012 after nearly 30 years together. In 30 years, that's the only song I know.
That's all they need.
It's a lot of years to play.
What else do you need than that thing? Like, it's just some one-hit
took
wonders
them
are just that good.
It took them 5 years to make a documentary about Chumbawamba. 5 years.
Chumbawamba Tour 2022. Let's see if there's any tour date.
It's 23, just so you know.
It says here, unfortunately, there are no concert dates for Chumbawamba scheduled in 2023.
They're probably doing a lot of private gigs, right?
Or practicing. Getting ready.
Maybe.
Chumbawamba's a real thing in the text line. I thought Christian made it up. No, I didn't make up Tub Thumping. It's one of the greatest songs in the history of music. that Jake has never been to a strip club in his life, and you're 23 years old.
23, never been.
23 has never been. He's never been to a dark stage with a bunch of lighting and heard this. He's never heard coming to the stage right now. Candy, get your dollar bills out for Candy. That's my strip club voice.
They do that? They have announcers that.
Oh yeah, there's a.
Huh?
Jake, you know nothing about it?
No.
Yes, there's a DJ at every strip club, and he talks just like. I'm not joking. He talks just like that. Tells you all the specials. Tells you what you can do. Tells you what's going on. You know what I mean? He always like pages the dancers like if they're coming up. I need Sapphire backstage. Sapphire backstage. They pump the music back up. They give you the food specials.
Huh?
Tonight, guys, don't forget 60-cent wings. We got 60-cent wings tonight. That's all they do.
Maybe I'll do that in the future.
Okay, guy, I do not think you would know. I would love to see that. I'd go that. Now, you know what? That would make me go back to the strip club. If the fiance's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Listen, Jake's DJing. I have to be there. You can come too. It's going to be a party." Yeah, they do it all the time. And like when the song starts playing, ladies and gentlemen, get your dollar bills out. Welcome Mystique to the stage. Mystique. And when they're about to do a promotion, because what happens is sometimes at these strip clubs, the girls will come out with like T-shirts and hats, and they do like a 2-for-1 dance special. So, and you always know when that's coming.
Oh.
Because you'll hear the DJ go, "I need all dancers backstage. All dancers backstage." They all go backstage, and then they all come out on stage. They just walk around and like, "Hey, you want to dance?" And I don't know if they sound just like that, but that's what they say.
Okay.
Like if you dance, you get a hat and a shirt. And fun fact for me, I was so cheap back then. When I heard all dancers backstage, I'd go to the bathroom.
Oh.
And I'd stay in there until I knew that was over.
Right.
Because I don't like pushy sales. I don't like when I'm in the mall.
Yeah.
And someone walks up to me.
Yeah.
"Who's your cell phone provider?" I just go, You are.
Right.
Do you want to try these creams? Nope.
Yeah, I hate that too.
I hate that.
Yeah, no.
I hate that in a strip club too.
Thanks,
You can be naked. It still annoys me. So whenever I hear like all dancers backstage, I'm like, "Oh, that's my cue." I'd go out on the patio, or I'd go to the bathroom, or go out to the parking lot, wait about 10 minutes. If I knew it was over, then I'd go back in and sit down. Also, if you want to sit and have fun and not spend money for a night, just sit down and when a girl comes up to you, "How you doing, baby?" "I'm good, just broke as always." They'll leave you alone the rest of the night.
Oh, there it is. Have you been waiting on your chance to call? I have Wendy's tickets received on a special guest board. Elena next Thursday at Blossom Music Center happening on August 17th. Call me up. Caller 10 tickets are yours. 330-450-9292.
Celebrate the Carnation City this week during
One of them is a dream of mine is a man cave. All right. Now, and I always had this vision in my man cave of on one of the walls, like TV, not big ones, but TVs mounted on the walls. And each one has like PlayStation 1. Then there's one with PlayStation 2. There's like, I don't know.
So they each get their own TV?
They each get their own. And I'm not talking like a little TV monitor. I'm not talking about a 70-inch or, but like you come to my basement. I'd like there to be a little bar. To get drinks. I'd like there to be an absolutely disgustingly stupid huge TV to watch sports on. Like some really nice, comfortable couches. And I'd like a lot of Bears paraphernalia, Cavs, Guardians, Notre Dame. And I would like a little homage to my video game.
That's a pretty good idea.
If I could do my absolute man cave.
Yeah.
That would be my man cave.
Heck with the HDMI switching. Get their own TV.
Yeah. So that's if I could design my man cave, that's kind of how I would do it.
Okay.
I don't know if I would do it with all my favorite sports teams. It would get weird, but I don't know. If I had to pick one, it would be Chicago Bears theme. And I would like a little bar, nothing crazy. One huge TV, some couches, and then like little monitors on maybe a side wall or something like that. Each one connected to one of the PlayStations. You could go through a history of Sony video games in my basement.
That's actually a pretty good idea.
Thank you. Someone said, no, not on vacation. You go there to have fun and relax. Don't waste it on video games. Again, I'm not saying I'm going to sit there and play during the day.
Yeah, I don't see a problem.
But if everyone's asleep and I get bored and the kid's up, Why can't I entertain him and play a game? I haven't decided if I'm going to play that. If I've ever went to a concert that was flat out awful, but I'll tell you, for me, if I had to do the worst, I would think the Goo Goo Dolls were in Youngstown, and not because they didn't sound good. I've just never witnessed a concert for a band that looked less excited to be somewhere. If that makes any sense. They sounded good.
They just weren't into it. You could just tell.
They were literally playing their songs. He'd go, "Thank you," and they'd play the next one. Thank you. They'd play the next one. Thank you. There was no real lighting. Not that I need lighting for, but you know what I mean? There was no
there's no
cool
show
concert light. It was literally just they were like, "Hello, we're the Goo Goo Dolls." And they played everything you wanted to hear. And again, they sounded good. But they just could not have looked more like they just didn't want to be there. And even the production looked like just subpar to me. Like, y'all just squoze this show in and you didn't really want to be here. It was a quick money grab. And I get it.
Yeah.
If you have a couple open dates and someone says, "Come here and play, we'll pay you." Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take the money. But that would probably be my worst, even though it wasn't because they were necessarily sounding bad. It was because, like I said, it looked like they didn't want to be there. And the production value was just like the most random, normal lighting. It was just like the lights were on the stage.
Yeah.
At the Cavelli Center. There was no laser lights or flashing or pyro. It was just like, "Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. Here's Slide. Thank you. Good night."
Let's make this thing jump. Hold up.
Jake, do you ever play golf?
One time in my whole life.
Enjoy it?
Not mini golf, golf.
Golf. Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't the best time. I would go again just to drive the golf cart around, but
Isn't that the best?
yeah.
How about darts? You play darts?
We used to it in the basement when we were kids, but I haven't played darts in a minute.
Okay. Did you play any sports in high school?
I ran cross country 8th grade in the freshman year, and then I quit.
Why'd you quit?
I just didn't like running, and I also didn't like the booty shorts and the
booty shorts.
18 people showering at the same time in camp. It was a very
Jake's like, "I'm out."
What the hell camp were you at?
Too much.
That's what
Jake,
happens
what
at cross
camp
country.
were you at?
That's what happens at the Jackson cross country camp. Ask anybody.
I don't want to. Wait.
Booty shorts and showers.
Booty
Community
shorts and group showers. I mean, we had that for football.
The only time I ever
But that was after we played a football game. Everybody was dirty, muddy. They didn't have like individual like showers.
Wait, you guys all went in one big shower room?
Yeah.
Naked?
No, in scuba gear. Yeah, yes, naked. It was a shower.
Do you have that weird kid that had wandering eyes?
No, I got kicked out. Text message. Sounds like fun, Jake. Wait a minute now. I apparently I'm in the same club as Jake, but wouldn't think cross country.
Well, it's like a competition. They want to see how many people can fit in the same shower together.
Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. Forecast for Mark Johnson coming up on Q92.
Q92, good morning.
Morning, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Who am I talking to this morning?
Mike.
All right, Mike. Well, what can I do for you today?
Trying to win some tickets.
All right, Mike. Well, you did. You're caller 10.
Oh, thanks.
You're very welcome. Congratulations, Mike. You're headed to see Pentatonics next Thursday at Blossom Music Center with special guest Lauren Elena.
Thanks.
You're very welcome. Tell everybody your favorite station making you a winner.
Q92.
Congratulations, Mike. Headed to see Pentatonics. All right, next hour, we're going to be calling the winner of that back-to-school shopping spree. So if you're a finalist, you best be listening and have your phone on and your ringer up. Just a couple more pieces of good news that people shared with us that I can't not share before we turn into the next hour. A year ago, I texted in for Free Advice Friday. I was going through a hard time in my relationship. We've been together for 8 years, and he told me he just wanted space. Well, ultimately, he wanted to separate. But that being said, on this Friday, a year later, I have finally found myself, and I'm so happy and have had so many great things going for me. So that's amazing. Sometimes when you don't think things are going to turn out the way that you want them to.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome? I mean, and that, not to say that Christian and I had anything to do with that, but Free Advice Friday, guys, is just around the corner.
Speaking of.
Right. Someone else text message. I get to see Jelly Roll on Tuesday. That's going to be an amazing show. Seriously. Like, I'm obsessed with Jelly Roll. Let's see here. One more. Celebrating my hubby's 50th birthday with a weekend hotel stay. Well, I hope you guys celebrate in many ways and that you have a fabulous hotel stay this weekend. Guys, thank you so much. We're flying high into Friday, flying high into the weekend. Thank you so much for sharing what's going on in your lives. Free Advice Friday is coming up next hour. It's just around the corner. You need help with something? It could be something super easy, like, what's the best place to go for dinner tonight? Or I'm bored of going to the same place. Where should we go? What should we do this weekend? Or it could be something more complicated. You having problems with your neighbors, your friends, your family, your man, your lady? Jake and I got you.
Yeah, we got you.
It's today's hit music. Q92.
Saw Hooters in Myrtle Beach. Great wings. I will die on that hill. You're like, oh, you only go there because the boobs. First of all, I don't like their pantyhose. Second of all, I don't like they wear them real dark brown grandma pantyhose under their shorts.
Well, it matches the colors.
Like
They're
it.
orange and brown.
Ruins it almost for me. Almost.
Interesting.
Don't like it. Don't like it at all. But their breaded wings with their curly fries, I'm telling you right now, I'll put those up against anybody. If you've been to Hooters and you have an open mind, you know I'm telling the truth. Jake, ever been to a Hooters?
I have not.
It's all right. I mean, it's not like there's one around. I can't blame you for that. Like, I don't know where the closest one is.
Have you ever been to a Dick's Last Resort?
Nope, never heard of it.
Ever been to a Dick's Sporting Goods?
Yes.
All right.
Have you ever been to a Dick's Last Resort?
No. Oh, wait, is that where they insult you? But
they're so mean.
I did go to that one.
I borderline like you start taking it personally.
Well, they go after you.
They do.
Yeah, and they'll go after you physically, not attack you, but like they'll go in on you.
Yeah, I don't know that I could take
Like
my
I
kids
would,
there.
if you're someone who's very either self-conscious or offended easily, I would not
it's not
go
the
there.
place for you.
And like you can't go there and get mad.
No, you know what you walked into.
That's literally
Full
their
disclosure.
yeah. That's their shtick. They
Right.
insult you.
Yes.
That's what their job is. So, but there's always that one. It's like my brother when he rode the bumper car.
Oh, your poor brother. Bless his little heart.
I could cry laughing every time I tell that.
Aw.
I can see it so clearly. He was crying and screaming at people to quit hitting him.
Oh my god.
I don't know what he thought bumper cars were. He was like, "Stop it!"
When you were in line, did he not see?
I couldn't breathe. I was in tears. Like you ever laugh
How
so hard
much-
you can't breathe?
Yes. How much older
There-
are you than him?
2 years.
That's it?
Yeah. I mean,
How old was he at the time?
I mean, we were kids. It was Geauga Lake, and we were kids. I mean, we had to be like between like 5 and 10, or like 8 and
Okay.
12, or something like that. Like I was in grade school. I just remember he was in the bumper car, and everyone's hitting him, and he
Aw.
is screaming at people to
Your
stop
poor
it.
brother. You're dying
And
laughing.
I remember looking over, and my dad, someone laughs hard, they would like clap their hand and like
Yes.
walk away.
Yes.
My dad lost it.
Yeah.
It was the most entertaining thing I ever seen in my life. Tilted kilt. Jake, you ever been to the tilted kilt?
No.
Saturday we went out. We took the kids swimming at his grandfather's.
Oh,
and,
that's
Jamie's,
fine.
her father's. We went over there and we swam.
Yeah.
Did that. Then, unfortunately, we tried to eat food afterwards, and I had 2 consecutive awful ordering experiences.
So like you DoorDash.
Where I went, no,
Okay.
we tried to go. It was, first of all, it was weird to begin with. Watch the time. Okay. It was weird to begin with because I suggested after swimming, hey, why don't we all just go get someone little? I don't want to go to like an expensive
Right.
somewhere. I don't care if it's fast food or just a place that's quick, not that expensive. Let's just grab a bite while we're out. I was like, yeah. And then somehow we end up going to Mexican, which if you know me at all, you know I can't stand Mexican food.
I love it.
As far Mexican food as I go is Chipotle. So the whole time we're driving, I'm like, if this was my idea.
And it got hijacked.
And somehow we're going to a place where everyone knows I won't like any of the food. But I'm thinking there's got to be something, right? Got to be something.
No.
Maybe they have an American menu or some stuff. I know Don Poncho's has actually an awesome
Yeah,
American menu.
Yeah, their fries are so
Yeah.
good.
burger, fried, grilled cheese. It's awesome. This place did not.
Okay.
So I decided, I was thinking, okay, I like Chipotle. What if I get a burrito? And I'm just very specific to the man. And I say, I just want steak and rice.
Yeah, simple.
Seems like, okay, that might work.
Right?
That might work. I didn't take into account that I was in an authentic Mexican restaurant. So I explained this to the gentleman, and he nodded many times.
I got it.
I said, just, burrito, just steak and rice. You don't want this. I don't want that. You don't want this. I don't want that. Do you want this? I don't want that. I thought I just said I wanted just steak and rice. In my head, I said this. I'm like, I thought I made this pretty clear.
I was going to say, did you say this to the
I
waiter?
said
Because that doesn't
steak,
sound like you.
and he just kept questioning other things that, like, I said I didn't want on it.
Right.
And I spent
He was making sure.
a good couple minutes going, no, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice. Do you want tomatoes? Just steak and rice. Do you want this? Just steak and rice. And somehow that wasn't working. So it comes out.
And it wasn't steak and rice.
First of all, my own fault. I probably expected to see something looking like a Chipotle burrito. And it came out like this very loosely wrapped, I guess, burrito, if you will. Now, first of all, there was cheese on the side and cheese drizzled on the top. I have no idea where the cheese came into the picture. After I spent 10 minutes saying, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice.
Well, but they love to garnish with their queso.
Just steak and rice.
And most people would appreciate that. Queso
I
drizzle.
looked at that and I felt bad because the girls both looked at me like, oh no. And I looked at my plate. I looked at them. I looked back at my plate. I just thought, here we go. Scrape off the cheese. My poor fiance was trying to, oh no, we can fit. I'm like, it's fine. Please sit down. Please sit down. Because she's starting to get up, coming over to my plate. Like, please sit down. I love you. Please sit down. let's not make a scene in,
Right.
in the damn Mexican restaurant.
I get
I'm
that.
the picky eater.
Yeah, but she felt bad because she probably knew, like, he doesn't even like this to begin with, and that's what he got. Oh, God.
So I scrape off the cheese. Then I go to pick it up. And the whole GD thing just falls apart. It was so wrapped loosely, it just
Right.
it looked like a piece of bologna. The rice is orange. I was like, what the hell is orange rice?
Well, a lot of times they'll put, like, salsa or tomato paste. Like, that's how you make Mexican rice.
So that made me like, oh, here we go. This is just great. So I mustered it down somehow to say it didn't taste good, in my opinion, realizing that I don't like Mexican food and everyone else does. It was awful. There's a certain rock band from the 90s that's officially back together starting in 2024. You know who it is?
No.
I'm going to play it.
Do it.
You've been waiting for this. It's not quite
Me
in
or
sync.
you?
Not quite in sync,
Oh, okay.
but it's close. Creed's back.
Oh, you know what? I did see something about that.
Scott Stapp went back to Creed. They were not on good terms for years. There was bad blood for years. I know it had like calmed down, but for a while, they were not. I would even dare to say they weren't talking. Now, you're probably asking yourself, where are they reuniting at? Sonic Music, Sonic Temple, Incarceration, Rocklahoma in Oklahoma.
Maybe.
One of the huge rock festivals.
Do you know?
Glastonbury, Lilith Fair.
Maybe.
I could keep naming them.
Maybe Sarah McLachlan's going to introduce them as they come
Welcome
on.
to Lilith Fair. Creed.
Everybody, Creed.
Coming up next, Melissa Etheridge. But until then, and the Bengals.
Hey, I love the Bengals.
Right after Belinda Carlisle, going to get some Creed in here. Over to Lilith Fair 2024. Farm Aid? No. They're reuniting for the summer of 1999 cruise.
Oh, that makes sense.
In 2024. Their first show together in 12 years. A 4-day cruise. You could hear Creed all 4 days.
Wow.
I saw like the picture they released. They all look pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
For like guys that now I imagine are all in their 50s.
Yeah.
All 4 of them, they look good.
Uh,
The article, is on Q92radio.com. If you guys want to read the article and see the picture I'm talking about. Guys are still in good shape, look good. I mean, a little gray in the beard, but
yeah.
they look good. Sometimes you see a band, I don't want to use Motley Crue as your template, but sometimes you see Motley Crue come out there and you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
Creed looks good. So if you're doing the Rock Voyage next year, you're going to get to see Creed.
Yeah, I feel bad. Chris Daughtry's had a really hard past couple of years. He lost his stepdaughter.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
So maybe he needs this.
Daughtry?
Yeah, Chris Daughtry. His stepdaughter.
Why are you bringing up Daughtry?
Oh my gosh. I'm an idiot. I'm thinking Creed. Never mind. Oh my gosh. I'm having a Monday on a Thursday.
Creed. It's shame since John Lennon died. I haven't been the same, Creed.
Today's hit music, Q92. Good morning, everybody. Jake and Lauren hanging out with you here today, getting you off to work and to school. We are now in the 8 o'clock hour. Jake, we've got some business to attend to.
We do.
We've got someone who is waiting on a phone call to tell them that they have won $500 towards back to school.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
It is. You want to do it?
Let's do it.
All right. Let's see here. if we can get her on the line.
Hello?
Hi, good morning. Is this Tiffany?
This is Tiffany.
Tiffany, it's Lauren and Jake from Q92. How are you doing this morning?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. I think you might be a little bit better here in a second when I tell you you just won yourself a $500 back to school shopping spree from Amazon.
Woo! I'm so excited. I can really use it. Great news.
That's amazing. Tiffany, we're so excited for you. Tell us a little about your kids.
Well, I have a freshman and I have a fourth grader.
Oh my goodness.
Going into at Malvern Elementary and Malvern High School.
Okay, well, I think that this $500 is really going to help you as you get the clothes, the shoes, the supplies, all the things.
Oh my goodness, it's going to help tremendously. You know, teenagers are really expensive.
Yes, I totally get it. Well, we want to congratulate you on this. Just do me a big favor and tell everybody your favorite station that hooked you up in a big way for back to school.
The one and only Q92.
Well, congratulations to Tiffany. You know, live and local station, live and local winners. That's how we work. That's how we roll over here at the station. We are proud to be live and local, owned locally. We all live, work, and play here in the community with you. And we appreciate our listeners so much. Tiffany, congratulations. We truly hope that helps towards all of your back to school needs. But don't get upset. If you didn't win that one, you know we'll have another one on the way. That's just what we do. So keep listening. Also, remember, in the 9 o'clock hour, I'm going to have a pair of tickets to see LL Cool J at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse tomorrow night. Yeah, I said that, tomorrow night. So if you don't have plans and you need some, keep listening because I could just be hooking you up in a big, big way with those tickets. Let's see. What else do we have to get into? This hour, it is a Free Advice Friday, friends. Do you need help? Do you need some guidance, some assistance? Look at Jake and I as like your very bestest friends. You don't even have to give us your real name.
Right.
But we're completely unbiased, so we can give you our opinions on any topic. Let us know, 330-269-9292, or call us up, 330-450-9292. I've heard that Jake gives advice like the great Fraser Crane. I mean...
Oh, is that so?
Hey, you never know. Never know. Let us give it a crack. Give us a call. And also coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to talk to our friends at the Hall of Fame Village. So we still have a lot more on tap for you guys. Keep it right here as you head into work. Take us with you into the office. You can stream us live at Q92radio.com. Just hit that stream now button and take us with you. We'd like to we'll go to work with you. Trust me, we'll make it a whole lot more fun than it would be without us. Right now, it's Luke Combs and Fast Car on today's hit music, Q92.
Listen to this. More than 14 million Americans age 50 and over actively play video games. Actively play video games.
It just plays into how you think the retirement community is going to look here shortly.
40 million Americans.
I believe it.
50 and over. Think about that. They play video games. How about that? They found that in the study, they found that 3/4 of gamers age 50 plus play weekly, with 4 in 10 playing daily. Among gamers age 60 and above, 43% play video games every day.
What do you think they're playing?
I got to imagine.
Tetris?
Well, you know what? Some of these, listen, if you grew up a gamer, you stay.
Yeah, I would think some of them Mario.
I'm not saying you don't go back and play the classics that you grew up with, because why wouldn't you?
Right.
But I think what a misconception might be is that everyone thinks they're all just playing Nintendo and Sega.
Right.
I don't know, because I'm.
What do you think they're getting at the Atari?
You're going way back now.
We have one, and it works.
Way back now. Listen, I have PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every one of them works.
Yeah.
All of them work. My brother has like Sega Genesis, Sega CD. He has Dreamcast.
Oh, I love the Dreamcast. That was my favorite machine.
But I've done the rant a couple times on this show. I've told you, like, nursing homes are going to be different. You're going to have video games at the nursing homes, because Pop and Mama, when they go, I'm telling you, you're going to have people in their 60s playing Call of Duty. People in their 70s playing Call of Duty.
GTA.
Now playing it a little slower, but you know what I mean? But they're going to be playing those games. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in my 40s. I play video games. Your husband plays video games. He's in his 40s.
Yeah, he's in his 40s.
He plays video games.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see myself.
Like, not super often. Most of the time now, he's playing, like, with my son. You see what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like, my
but-
son will
but
come
he'll
and get him
play.
and be like, hey, Dad, let's...
Yeah. But he's not like, what is this contraption? He's
Oh, gosh, no.
like, let's go. Let's play. I mean, I see myself playing with my son. Now, I will. What a lot of you said is true. The video games have decreased since the birth of the child. But don't forget, he needs a lot of attention right now. There'll be a time where he begins to do his own thing.
Of course.
Then I shall return to my normal programming.
Right.
But I mean, that many, 40 million Americans over 50 actively playing video games. Soup with me.
Well, yeah. I mean, unless
Love
it's
me
a
some
soup.
soup. But after, I mean, I love soup. You know what? Only a couple soups I like. Wedding soup and chicken noodle. That's it. But I love it. I'll have like 2 bowls, big bowls.
Yeah.
An hour later, I'm like, well, now am I going to eat?
Do you put crackers in your soup?
No.
Why?
Oh, that's for serial killers.
Oh, stop.
No, I don't do
Jake, do you eat crackers in your soup?
I don't eat soup.
What?
Of any kind?
No.
Fair enough.
Not fair enough. Who doesn't like soup?
Not me. I mean, I'll eat chicken noodle, but it's been years, and if I was given a choice, I would not eat it.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine my fall and my winter, my life without soup.
Yeah.
There for a while, I was eating soup every day for lunch.
I borderline got into a fight with the fiance about food yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. You ever like have a conversation with your significant other, and when it's over, you're sitting there going, "Are we fighting?" That ever happened to you?
Yeah,
with
like
Tony.
You got some feelings about this? Like, yeah.
Is this like a thing right now?
Is it done, or are we gonna have chewed in a little bit? Yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those. I had one of those over dinner because she wanted to make a chicken recipe that she looked for because she thought it'd be something I liked.
Yeah.
With soy sauce.
Christian.
I don't like soy sauce. I voiced that. And I could just tell the tone of the conversation started to take a little bit of a turn as I emphasized you like soy sauce because it was like a trigger to my mom my whole life, like telling me, you love this. I'm like, no, I don't.
Right.
I don't. That's why I don't
Well,
eat
she
it.
was trying to convince you that you did.
She said I've eaten things with soy sauce. And I've always said, if you trick me.
And you
but
love,
don't give away the trick or I
you love
won't eat
Chinese food, and there's a lot of soy sauce in some
it. And
of
I
that.
don't get soy sauce with my Chinese food.
No, it's in some of the sauces, is what I'm saying.
So she didn't make
Now
that.
she made breakfast.
She made breaded, like she took chicken breast, made breaded chicken fingers. I just kept thinking to myself, like, did you poison this?
Wouldn't be surprised.
No. But it wasn't. I was like, we were going for a walk with the baby.
And it
was like-
would have to be super tempting.
I was like, is this a thing right now? You're not vibing right now? Over soy sauce? Soy sauce. Jake, are you a Taylor Swift fan? I don't know if I've ever asked you that question.
I like her older stuff.
You like her older stuff, like what,
Yeah.
22?
Yeah.
Things like that. You don't so much enjoy the new stuff?
I mean, it's not bad. It's not my vibe.
I'd love to know your vibe.
Me too.
I would love to know what exactly your vibe is, but I got you. Well, you can't deny that this tour that she's been on has been
That's true. She's
unbelievable.
Yeah, she's done some stuff.
It has been unbelievable. And whether, you're a Taylor Swift fan, a big Taylor Swift fan, or maybe you're not, I mean, not only have you heard, by the way, and not from her, from people about how she's been donating to every city she's been going to their food bank. And I'm talking like hundreds of thousands of dollars, like making ridiculous donations to food banks all over, the whole tour. Well, check this out. Taylor Swift, now she's coming to the end of the America part, the U.S. part of her tour. She's going overseas with it. But she's about to conclude the run here in the United States.
All right.
And she gifted overall did you see this?
No.
Over $55 million worth of bonuses to her entire crew.
Wow.
Bonuses, not just what she's paying them.
Right.
Overall, bonuses. The truck drivers who are driving her trucks from city to city all across the country, they got bonuses of $100,000 each.
Dang.
Now, I'm sure that they were getting paid something pretty good already.
Right, yeah.
But she gave every one of her truck drivers that haul that tour, $100,000.
That's insane.
Overall, she hooked up her crew, her dancers, her band, all the people that have been working on this tour. Over $55 million worth of bonuses.
Good for her that she can do that.
I would say it is amazing. It is great. And again, she's not telling you this. They're telling you.
Right.
This. Like, she's not ever, I'll give her this, because I'm not like Lauren's a Swiftie.
Yeah, she is.
I'm just a casual.
Yeah, same.
But you can't deny that.
No.
To me, as a human, you can't say that's not a pretty. I don't know that if I was in her situation, I would even think of that. Not that I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't even think about it.
Right.
It just wouldn't hit my radar to be like, you know what?
I would probably do something, but I don't know if I would just hand out that kind of money or think to hand out that kind of money.
She did.
She did. Good for her.
And that is how you get people to go the extra mile for you. That is how you get people that want to work for you. That is how you get people.
It's genius, really.
To bust their ass for you. I always say, I always say bosses would be so shocked if they knew what a simple thank you or I appreciate what you do can inspire or make your employees want to work harder.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. Bonuses help too, and raises help too. But you'd be surprised with just telling someone, hey, man, great job today. Thank you.
Today's hit music, Q92. You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning. Christian's on vacation. He's joining us back on air next week. We've missed him, but we hope he is having an amazing time on vacation, enjoying his family, and really just kind of, airing it all out, like letting the stress go, soaking in the sunshine. We'll see. I can't wait to hear all about his vacation. I saw something on Facebook. I just need to warn you guys. He joined some groups in Ocean City online. So I'm sure that will be on the list of things to talk about because I'm pretty sure he got in a little tussle with somebody.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah. Anyhow, it is Friday and it is what we do. So we have a little bit of this.
I'm not great at the advice. Can I interest you in a sarcastic comment?
I said, I don't think that he's good for you. How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
The simplest way to put it, I have problems.
My advice to you,
start drinking heavily.
It might not be great advice or even good advice, but it's their advice.
Oh, I have a medical condition, all right. It's called caring too much, and it's incurable.
Call Christian and Lauren now for Free Advice Friday.
All right. You heard the man. Give us the call, 330-450-9292. You can text us at 330-269-9292. Some of you guys have already sent some things in. We're going to go ahead and dive right into this because I want to make sure that we get to everybody this morning. Text message, my son's 10th birthday is on the 22nd. His favorite baseball team is the LA Dodgers, and they just happen to be playing in Cleveland. I want to help him make a poster, but I'm unsure on as to what I want to say. I'm thinking birthday bucket list, but what can I put on it? Also, is it rude to go to a Guardians game and ask for autographs from the opposing team? To that, first of all, we'll address the second part of this question. Is it rude to ask for autographs from the opposing team? No.
No.
I don't believe that it's rude at all. I think there are some really great players on the Dodgers that even Guardians fans would love to have their autograph.
Right.
You know, just because you root for one team doesn't mean that you can't ask for autographs from the other. Now, in this case, you guys like the Dodgers, and that's okay too. I mean, Steeler fans have been brave. I've been at Browns games and had Steelers fans sitting right behind me. So,
right. Yeah. No shame.
No shame. All right, Jake, we need something clever for her to put on. I do like birthday bucket list. I definitely think you need to put something on there so that they know that it's his birthday, though. Hold on. See if I can get creative here. Is Mookie Betts actually like... Let me see. If so, I love that name. Yes! His name is Mookie.
Okay.
Mookie Betts plays for the Dodgers. I don't know. I would call out individual players that he likes, and maybe they'll walk over and actually give him an autograph, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. It's his birthday. Don't hold back. As to what to actually put on the sign, I mean, I think birthday bucket list is definitely right up that alley. But maybe like call out specific players too on it as
I
well.
think that's a good idea.
Yeah. I don't know. Most players have a really good heart and soft spot for kids that adore them. So hopefully you get that signature. I would love to know if you do. Let us know. And happy birthday to your son. Text message. Oh, let me see. Oh, a listener helped you out. It said that if it's his first game, you could do 10th birthday first game.
Yeah, it works.
If it's your first game. Let's see here. Birthday bucket list. Meet the players. That's a good one. Thank you, guys. Yeah, so there was a couple suggestions for you as well. But yeah, happy birthday to him, and we hope that it's a great time. Let's see here. I'm reading just to make sure that nobody's trying to trick me. Okay, actually, we got two really, really good ones, and I don't want to go to break late. So let's go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we have someone who wants to know, why can my husband make plans to do things with all of his friends, yet can or doesn't or won't make plans with me, his wife? You guys want to weigh in on the subject? Text us 330-269-9292 or call us 330-450-9292. When we come back, me and Jake will give you our opinion. Today's hit music, Q92.
Here's one that came in. These look like Instagram DMs. Hello. Unanswered. You alive? Unanswered. Hello. Unanswered.
She should have been like, nope. Just left it at that.
Frown face emoji. Unanswered. And then here comes the turn. Have you ever considered modeling? The reason I ask is that I own and operate a model and talent business management agency. I'd love to discuss business with you if you're interested. Unanswered. Hey, just following up, I'd still love to discuss business with you. All unanswered. So from flirting to I own a model agency, meaning he has a cell phone, and then following back and saying he'd love to discuss now business with her. Why didn't you lead off with your business?
Do you know what that reminded me of? Did you ever watch the Goldbergs? Either of you?
I did not. Although I know the show is people love it.
Yes, there was a guy that owned a photo place at the mall that would like always randomly show it. He did glamour shots, but it was like the cheesiest operation. Like that's just what I pictured. Like, come, let me take pictures of you in my CD studio with my phone.
Unanswered. Flipped it from trying to say hello to I own a business. And the attempt to save it.
That girl was smart. Run.
We're going with
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
And again, we're going to go with
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
And one more time.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
I also hit one because you put the frown emoji in the conversation because she wasn't responding. To and through, people.
I've never had their steak. Is it good?
Oh, I love it.
Really?
If you get one of the fatty pieces, it's really good.
Oh gosh, now I'll never order it. If you get a bad piece of chicken, let me tell you, I will gag. I will throw the rest of my food away if I bite into it.
Fun fact, I love fatty pieces of steak.
Oh God, you and my brother-in-law.
I'm convinced
He'll take the fat off my plate and chew it.
I would do that. And because I was always just taught that's where the nutrients are.
No.
So that's why I tell one at my house.
Really?
That's where the nutrients are. So I have lots of nutrients. So, yeah, no, I love a good fatty piece. When you get a good fatty piece of Chipotle steak, that burrito, woo, Nelly.
Oh, so gross.
Oh, it's fantabulous. So
I also don't like tough meat either. Like, I hate to feel like I'm 12 years old again. Actually, younger than that. But sitting at the kitchen table just chewing. You know what I mean? Like, it takes forever.
So you're grossed out by fatty pieces?
Yes. Oh, my God.
That first bite of a burrito and being a fatty piece means I throw the rest away, someone says.
Thank you.
No! Jake, where do you stand on fatty pieces of meat?
I don't like it either.
Oh,
Does it
you
make
know
you
what?
gag?
Oh.
Not gag.
Like,
but
you've ever gotten a chicken nugget with like a hard Oh, ruins
Yeah.
the whole thing.
It does.
You know what?
Oh, God.
No wonder you're in shape, Jake. Good Lord.
He's like, I'm not.
You're not getting the nutrients.
That's fine.
I don't want them.
No.
I do. So I'm
Not if that's where they really are.
So I'm dying on this hill all by myself. Nobody has my back.
No, Megan on Facebook says, I had a bad piece of steak at Chipotle before and haven't been able to eat their steak again since.
Well, I'll be there today.
You give all the bad pieces to Christian. He'll eat it right
send
up
him
for
over
you.
to the radio station.
Oh,
Seriously.
so nasty.
I love a good.
Oh, Christian.
I stopped.
Listen, hold on.
I stopped eating McDonald's chicken nuggets when I bit into one 11 years ago and had a small bone in it.
Oh, God. Oh, my mouth
11 years. Get over it.
is starting to water because I'm so gaggy thinking about it.
All right, thank you, whoever this person is on the text line. The fat has all the flavor and nutrients.
No, so gross. No.
That's where
this
the
is
nutrients.
this is what I do not understand about you. You are the most basic person that I know. Basic. I mean, the whole cheese thing, plain everything, but you like to chew fat. It blows my mind.
On a pork chop,
Oh!
on chicken, maybe not on chicken, but on steak. Good steak with some gristle from the grill.
Oh.
Oh, what a beautiful day.
You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
Hey, good morning, friends. It's Friday. We are in the middle of a free advice Friday, and before the break, we read what one texter needed advice on, and that was She wanted to know why her husband could make plans and do things with all of his friends, yet can't, doesn't, or won't make plans with me, his wife. And I love this because a lot of people have already texted in kind of their position or their advice. Before we get into that, we'll give you our opinions. Jake, do you have anything that you would want? Why are you laughing?
Because I don't want to be the first person to.
All right, I'll take it. I'll take this first. It could be a few things. First of all, obviously, men are oblivious. Maybe he doesn't realize he's doing that and that it's hurting you. I don't know if you've said anything to him, but I think sometimes that when men feel like they need to blow off steam, they can't do that with you because you're part of the household unit. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
So, like, to really, like, tune out, clear the headspace. Going out with their friends is like a completely different environment. They don't know all the things that are going, whether it's like you're strapped for cash or you're having a hard time with this or that. Like, it's truly like a freeing experience to go out and do that. Now, if you're talking about he won't, there's an issue, a breakdown of intimacy or something like that, he doesn't want to spend time with you because he doesn't want to talk to you, like have those intimate conversations. And I'm not talking about leading to sex or anything like that. I'm just talking, when you have a partner, there's a lot of things that you like to discuss, whether it's your children or your plans for the future or whatever. I think if you feel like he's avoiding that, it's a different conversation and the two aren't really truly related.
Yeah.
But if he's overloaded mentally, and you can see that right now, chances are he's choosing that as an outlet because it's truly a neutral ground for him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean? I don't know. That's my opinion. Again, might be wrong, might be right. I don't know. Jake, you want to add anything?
No, I think you said it pretty good there.
Okay. Well, let's go to the text line. Somebody says, my husband does the same thing. He won't make plans with me and my family. I have to be involved with him and his family. Okay, so that is a conversation because a relationship is give and take, right? It's I'll meet you halfway if you meet me halfway. And so that conversation needs to happen sooner rather than later because ultimately, if it doesn't, you're going to harbor resentment, and resentment's going to cause breakdowns in your relationship, which is not good for anybody. Let's see. In my experience, men that I've dealt with have never been good at making plans. So maybe you should take the initiative and start making plans for the both of you. And you could try that too. I mean, I don't think that's a bad idea at all. That's a wise text right there. Maybe plan a date night and be like, look, be here this time, showered, wear this, and go have a good time and see how it shakes out. So, but I wish you all the luck. I hope that you guys get to spend some one-on-one time together soon. Another text message. We have time for one more before we have to head to break again. But we will come back. I'm going to try and tackle as many of these as possible. Someone texted and said, is it appropriate to take a 13-year-old to a Jelly Roll concert? My gut is it depends on the kid. So Jelly Roll is, he's had a lot of struggles in his life and he makes no bones about it during his shows. Even 13-year-olds can feel the impacts of addiction, recovery, things like that. So if you're going to the show and this 13-year-old has a pretty solid understanding of all of that, then I think, yeah, you could take him. Because I also think that Jelly Roll's music is also very cathartic and healing, even for a 13-year-old, Yeah. His messages are good. I really think that's up to you as a parent. But I do know that there have been younger than 13-year-olds at his shows as well. So
yeah,
I don't know. That's kind of up to you. Going back to the previous texter, someone said, my husband and I have a date night every Friday. Sometimes men don't realize that we just need time with them. They think, well, we live together. We're together all the time, but you need more. Tell them how you're feeling. Yeah, to coexist in the same house is not the same as spending.
Yeah, one-on-one quality time.
100%.
Yeah.
Someone says we have Taco Bell. He always says he has something else going on 9 times out of 10, but he doesn't. Okay, she said talk about it, not Taco Bell. So she said we've talked about it. He always says he has something else going on, but 9 times out of 10 he doesn't. Then he has to you've got to be a little bit more impressionable with him in your conversation so that he knows this is really weighing on you. Because, at the end of the day, two committed people want those people to be happy in the relationship. So anyhow, we will get back to it. Next piece of advice that somebody needs, I'm going to rely on you guys while we head into our next song. Advice. I'm a stepmom to a daughter who has 3 young kids. I work full time, as does my husband. I try to help her out with clothing, toys, things for the kids because I work so much and don't have all the free time to give to the kids. Well, she has just decided that because we don't spend enough time with the kids, we just can't see them anymore, and I'm heartbroken. Advice, please. I've got some advice for you.
Yes, you do.
I was talking to Jake about this off air, but coming up, we'll dive into this. If you have an opinion on this subject, 330-269-9292 or call us 330-450-9292. Right now, it's Miley Cyrus and Jaden on today's Hit Music, Q92.
Listen, Princess Smurf was kind of hot. She had that raspy voice.
Didn't she have the long blonde hair?
Yeah, nice
even though
blonde
she was
hair.
blue?
Rocked them white heels every day. Little hat. She was looking good. My all-time cartoon crush, though, was probably from Scooby-Doo. Daphne? Yeah, in the purple dress.
Oh, of course you didn't
Daphne.
like Velma. Of course
No,
not.
I didn't like Velma. No, I didn't. But I did. I Daphne.
Of course.
I'd have taken Daphne out for a drink.
I'm sure you would have.
Do you have a cartoon crush? He-Man?
No.
No? Captain Planet?
I'm trying to think. I don't think so. I mean, I had like TV show crushes, but they were real
Yeah,
people.
no, of course do. But no, if you had to do a cartoon, listen, with that anime crap these days, probably a lot of people have.
No, that's true.
I don't even know. That anime is so weird to me.
It's so
But
weird.
as I just told you, I had a crush on Daphne from Scooby-Doo.
Right.
But yeah, that was probably mine. I had to do a crush on a cartoon.
I don't. I'm trying to think. Maybe like
Roger Rabbit?
no.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Popeye.
No.
With the big arms.
No.
Jake, cartoon crush, go.
I don't have one.
Oh, look at you all leaving me alone on this island.
Well, I probably
look
do.
At
I
you
just
both
I can't
abandoning me right now.
I can't remember.
There's not one.
If I had to pick, maybe like
No one had a cartoon
Eric
crush.
from The Little Mermaid, like because he was handsome cartoon dude.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
But
Eric.
I never remember watching Little Mermaid going, "Oh my gosh, so hot!" Like that never happened.
Well, I was never in front of my TV go, oh my God, Daphne's so hot. Kelly Kapowski, yes. But if I had a crush on a cartoon girl, it would have been Daphne from Scooby-Doo. And I don't think I'm alone on this.
I always thought Brody from Baywatch was hot.
I'm starting to think Jake was raised in a box or a closet. Someone says in the text line, he knows nothing, LOL.
And you know what? That's part of the morning show. You guys get to wake up with us and we get to teach him.
Oh, man. I got someone sent in April O'Neil from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, she was the reporter, wasn't
Yes,
she?
she was their crush. That's a good cartoon crush. Jake, now you're trying to think about it. Anybody?
I don't know. I feel like Dora was pretty hot with her Spanish.
Okay. Jake,
Dora!
Jake, now I got to... Jake.
Backpack. And Jake's like, yeah!
Jake, first of all, if you were following what we were doing, I just stopped the music again. That's three times on this show you've made me do this. The people we picked are all adults of age, and you went in the microphone. You said Dora the Explorer. Now I understand you were reaching. I understand you were reaching because you don't really have an answer, and I understand that. But if you keep saying things like that, you won't be allowed near school.
Diego's going to come and beat the crap out of you.
And Diego's going to whoop your ass. So next time, let's just go with above 18. All right, Jake? This is a teachable moment. I'm going to bring the music back up. And we're going to move on. Dora the Explorer.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, my God.
My stomach hurts.
Jake, ladies and gentlemen. Jake.
I love him so much.
What is a weird deal breaker for you? I'll tell you one of mine. French tip toenails. I don't trust a girl with French tip toenails.
I don't know.
I feel like she'll key my car. I said this before. She'll key my car, punch out my car window, ruin my credit.
Okay.
I do not trust a girl with French tip toenails.
Okay, weird question. Was it a French tip like the ends are painted?
Yeah, the white. Like the white are on the tip.
Okay. I've never seen toenails like that.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't.
Okay.
Because you should run.
Okay.
Because that girl will fight you physically. She will throw a beer bottle at your head.
I can see that.
Yeah. I'm telling you. Be careful with that. That's for some reason that me personally smoking.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I can be like, no, I'm good on that. So I'm curious. I gave you time.
You did?
I'll give you more time because some people text in. If you don't like dogs, deal breaker for this person on the text line. I get that. Gotcha. Very bad teeth. They do not have to be perfect, but super crooked, broken, missing, or visible cavities make me cringe, someone says. Enclosed shoes without socks tell me you enjoy the smell of Fritos and vinegar on your feet, and that's not okay. Deal has been broken. That is fantastic. Oh, man. Deal breaker. I'm a guy before I was married. Mine would be if the girl I had guy friends that they talk to all the time, if they keep in contact with an ex, unless it was their child's father, of course, and won't stop. I get that. If someone has a child with someone, they have to be in contact with them.
Right.
But if like the girl you're dating is just always talking with or around her ex, no.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
No.
Something doesn't seem right.
Bye.
Those are some people's, they're deal breakers.
It's today's hit music, Q92. It's Friday. We are in the middle of a free advice Friday. Actually, we're going to be wrapping it up here shortly, but we have a few more things to get to before the break. Advice. I'm a stepmom to a daughter who has 3 young kids. I work full time. So does my husband. I've always tried helping her out with clothing, toys, things for the kids because I work so much and don't have all the free time to give to the kids. Well, she has decided that because we don't spend enough time with our kids, we just can't see them anymore. I'm heartbroken. Advice, please. So I'm going to give you my advice first because I had some pretty strong feelings about this. First of all, I have zero respect for people who use children as a pawn in a relationship because the only person that loses are those kids. That's my opinion. I think that you give her space. You absolutely give her space. As much as it stinks and you're going to miss seeing the kids, it's not going to last long, in my opinion. I don't think it will.
Yeah.
She's going to find that she needs you. And whether it was in the form of the clothing, the toys, all the things that the kids need that you guys were willing to help out with. And you're saying you don't spend enough time with the kids. Chances are you were already spending some time with the kids when you had the time available. She has to respect that you guys are working professionals still, that you're still working for a living. To me, it's very selfish when you pull children out of the lives of those they love. I mean, sometimes as adults, we have to suck it up and do things that we don't want to do, right?
Yeah.
We have to enter awkward situations where we might feel uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, once you become a parent, it's all about those kids. So that's my advice, Jake.
I agree. I think just give us some space and they'll come back around.
You think?
Hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, it's sad. It's sad that it came to that and that it, put you in that position. All right. Next one. I bought a house. My fiance wants a garbage disposal installed. Amen. She's a wise, wise lady or man. There has never been one. So we need an outlet and switch, etc. installed. Do I call a plumber? What's a fair price? Can listeners help? Okay, so listen, I don't know if that it's a plumber, but it's probably definitely an electrician. I'm not sure what a fair price is. I wouldn't imagine installing an outlet and a switch is like anything.
It's not crazy.
No. I mean, and this is something too that my husband's done for us before, installing switches in an outlet. So you may even have, if you ask your group of friends, you may have some people who have done this for themselves in their own home. While I'm not saying that you should take it on if you don't know what you're doing, what I'm saying is You might not even realize some of your friends do know what they're doing. You can call a plumber. I think they're going to charge you quite a bit for the disposal, more than probably what it would cost to walk into a Home Depot or Lowe's and purchase it yourself. But I would call an electrician. So if anybody has anything they want to add to that, you can give us a text 330-269-9292 or a call 330-450-9292. And we're going to try and get one more in here. Good morning, Lauren and Jake. My name is Bennett. I'm a longtime listener and also a Marine. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'm due to be coming back home soon in the next couple of weeks, and I want to surprise my girlfriend. I want it to be perfect because I'm thinking of proposing to her when I come back home. Any ideas? Yeah, let Christian, Jake, and I help you.
Oh, boy.
It'd be so much fun. Are you kidding me? Do you know how much time I spend scrolling on TikTok through like military homecomings? And I'm like sobbing. It's like the most, you're doing like the most selfless thing in the world. You're going and you're serving your country, but like you've missed your family so much.
Right. Yeah.
Obviously, if I'm going to pick on my bucket list of places to do romantic things like that, Gervasi's at the top of the list. Just because it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. But you know what? I have a feeling that Bennett, since you've been away for a while, she's going to be thrilled. And I don't know that it's going to matter where exactly you do it. It's the fact that you are going to do it.
Right. Yeah.
And that she gets to marry her best friend. So, that's my advice. Do we have time for one more? Quickly. I currently work in a corporate office administration, making around $35,000 a year. I also started an e-commerce website with my partner, and we think we will do very well. The problem is I'm torn between keeping a stable income for now until the website takes off more and moving toward a bigger commitment of my time to the website with added pressure to do so from my partner. I'd love to just focus only on my new venture, making money for myself, but I'm scared to lose the consistent income and benefits. Man, no risk, no reward, right? I mean, but it is a scary jump.
It is. But sometimes you just have to do it.
Sometimes you just have to do it. There's a couple variables in order to give you my best advice. Do you have a family to support? Do you have a mortgage that needs paid? I mean, if there are certain things in your life that you have to support, I would stay a little longer with your regular job until you're just on the brink, maybe before I take that leap. But congratulations to you. Going out and working for yourself is a big deal, and becoming your own boss is incredible. So congratulations to you, and I hope that works out for you. But yeah, I'd stay maybe just a little longer if you've got some financial commitments that you just can't walk away from, or that could sacrifice your stability financially and for your family. If for some reason it would take a little longer than you anticipate with this new website. But anyhow, that is a Free Advice Friday. You guys came out in full force today, and I loved it. I hope we helped you out in some way, somehow. But right now, it's Helen back with Bukhar right here on today's hit music, Q92.
They can't all be home runs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You miss every one of the shots you don't take.
That's right.
And you are not a dummy as far as I'm concerned. Let me see here. We got a couple more. Let me see here. Good morning, unanswered. You're a hard woman to reach, unanswered.
Probably because she doesn't want to be reached.
And then just to make Lauren crazy again. Good morning, Queen. Unanswered.
Dummy. Yeah.
2 for Queen.
Dummy. Yeah.
Drives me insane.
You know what? 3 for Queen.
Dummy. Yeah.
There you go. We'll end it on that one with another Queen. So another edition of DM Dummies. Great job. Thank you to the girls that send these in every weekend throughout the week. I appreciate it more than you know. Yes, real quick.
I understand though about pet names. I do. Okay. Queen insinuates though that she's like way above you and you're her servant. That's not a normal relationship.
No.
I'm sorry. Right. Just like I would never call him my king. He ain't my king. Are you kidding me?
Well,
we live in the same kingdom.
You don't consider Tony your king?
No.
I don't know why you wouldn't. Jake, does Star consider you her queen? Her king?
Oh,
her king. Her
probably
king.
not.
Her king. Or queen, whatever it is you guys
I'm going to have to go with no on that.
No.
Do you call her Do you call her your queen?
Maybe once, but like not on the regular.
Jake, no.
No!
You call her queen?
I don't probably.
Oh.
Jacob?
How dare you?
No, Jake.
We're gonna talk.
It's not something I normally do.
It's
not-
something you should never do. I'd rather have.
Never, ever, ever.
Oh my!
What's wrong with that? If you're in a
God.
relationship,
What's wrong with
well,
it?
on the first message I would see,
What?
like, you're in a committed relationship. What's the problem?
Saying queen?
Yeah.
Oh, where do we start?
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
No, listen, Samantha on Facebook said, my son calls all the girls queen. Drives me nuts. Yes, mama. Teach him. No to the queens. No.
Jake, I don't ever want to hear that come out of your mouth again.
Ever. Or you're grounded.
All right.
Got it?
Got it.
That is terrible. You do not got this. I'd rather you call up your girlfriend and be like,
Hello, Granny. It's the Undertaker.
I'd rather you do that. I really would.
Me too.
Jake back from vacation as well. Jake.
Can I get an amen?
What's up, guys?
So where'd you go on vacation again?
Lynchburg, Virginia.
Oh, okay. Lynchburg. I've been.
Oh.
I have been. Liberty University's in the area. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice campus.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's gorgeous. It's right in the middle of the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
So what all did you do on vacation?
We just stayed around Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. We went out to a lot of coffee shops.
Go ahead.
Okay. And then we went to Sequest. That was our favorite part. We went to Sequest and
Sequest.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's like it was inside a mall, so it wasn't huge, but it's like an aquarium zoo thing.
Oh.
So like you go and you can like touch the stingrays and horseshoe crabs, and I'll put a picture on the stream now. My girlfriend got to feed a capybara, which is the world's a capybara.
Oh.
It's a huge rodent,
Yeah, look at it.
but it's like a medium-sized dog size-wise. So it's not like a little tiny rodent, but it's like the world's largest rodent. So Christian, you have to look at it.
Oh, I see it now. Oh.
It's So
Your girlfriend's looking prettier than ever.
oh, thanks.
Girlfriend, she reminds me of the smiling emoji. It's really funny.
Yeah.
It's so crazy
it's
that-
uncanny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Wow.
that was fun time.
Not timeout. What does it have to do with Sequest?
Well,
Did
it
you
was
say
there. It was
Sequest?
there. It was
Sequest and
yeah,
rodents.
yeah, and there was like lizards and snakes and other things besides just sea creatures. But yeah.
Sequest and a horse.
Right.
Hey man, I don't know, but that was her favorite part, so I wanted to throw that on too. But
That's super cute, though. I'm
What was
glad
your
you guys
favorite part
had
of
fun.
Sequest? The tiger. It was the tiger. That was my favorite part of Sequest. No, that's cool. That's something cool to do.
Yeah.
You can't see those animals every day.
yeah.
I touched a stingray. Where was I? Was it Chicago Aquarium? You can touch the stingrays.
Yeah, I've done it. We've done it in South Carolina. We've done it in Cleveland, I believe, at the rainforest. You can do that too.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm always worried that like they don't know what they're doing, and when I touch it, it's gonna be like "Zzz."
I don't want to sound morbid. I just think of Steve Irwin.
Exactly.
Not to sound morbid, but I'm like, is
Yeah.
this cool? Can we do this? Like, is this safe for everyone? There's kids here. There's me here. There's me here. Like, is it cool for me to? And they did. They were very nice. Swam up, and you could pet them, and they seemed to love it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
By
the way, Chicago Aquarium, amazing.
Oh, I bet. It's Chicago.
Yeah, pretty nice. There's one in Cleveland. I've never been to it.
Oh, you haven't?
I think there's one in Cleveland. Is it nice?
No, there definitely is. Yeah, it's really nice. You guys would enjoy it. You should take Jimmy.
Might as well. In his year of things he'll never remember.
But he's gonna get a lot done, and then when he gets older and he can
I
remember,
know.
you'll be like, "We've already done that."
He'll be in kindergarten. Like, dude, I've done it all. I've literally done it all. I was in Egypt last week. Don't remember it, but I was there. It was fantastic.
My dad tells me it was super cool.
Apparently, it was awesome. So good vacation, Jake.
Yeah, it was a good time just to get away and relax for a week.
Yes,
and
you deserve that.
Oh,
Just
well.
spend some time with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
And were you with family, other family members?
No, it was just us two.
Oh, look at you guys.
How long have you two been together?
Almost 2 years. September of this summer will be 2 years. So
Oh, you should have had Beyonce queued up.
Should have. Should have. I'm still getting over the animal at the aquarium. Went to the aquarium. We pet a fox. I'm like, wait a minute. Was it swimming? No, that's cool. What? Do they have sharks?
no, There wasn't, because it wasn't huge, because it was inside a mall.
Jake, are you sure you're at an aquarium?
Yes. Well, I mean, it was, I don't know. It was Sequest. I've never heard of it.
It was a mini Sequest because it was small size.
Yeah, it was a mini Sequest. There was like.
Are you sure you were at a petting zoo?
No.
Okay.
But you could interact with most things. Like we fed the stingrays. We also fed the other fish. We got splashed by a big fish.
Nice.
So.
Was it Shamu?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Were you at SeaWorld?
No, it wasn't SeaWorld. I've never been to SeaWorld, so I don't know how to.
I was at the aquarium. I rode a roller coaster. I'm like, no, that's not an aquarium. Oh God! I rode Millennium Force at the aquarium. I'm like, no, that's not it. Ah, that's a Jake vacation, my friend. All right, next up, keep your cell phone face down during that first date. We understand men don't carry purses, and having to sit down with a hockey puck-sized phone in your pocket is a bit uncomfortable. If it's possible, keep the offending piece of technology out of sight altogether, but if you need to plop it on the table, silence it and put it face down. Even if you're fascinated by her, a light blinking out of the corner of your eye alerting you of an incoming message is distracting. And girls notice when your eyes are bobbling back and forth between your phone and them.
Yeah, I would agree with that. The other reason I would tell you to do that, and I have before when I've been texting friends that I know are on first dates, is just because if you don't have, like, if you have the preview on your screen, I wouldn't want your date to see anything that I was sending. Because we've sent things before, like, is he a total dog? Like, is he super ugly? Is he super nice?
He super ugly?
Like, for blind dates, like, I've done it to my sister. You know what I mean? Like, we'll just send, like, are you alive? Like, did they kill you? Like,
are you in the woods yet?
Right. That would be my reasoning for being like, remember to put your phone face down on the table.
So, are you for putting the phone down? Cell phone
yeah,
down?
I think that's
All
a good
right.
idea. I think that's just courteous all the way around for whichever reason you're stating.
Someone texts, don't open the door, because if you aren't willing to do it every time, you're setting an unrealistic expectation.
That's right. And, you know, that goes for where you take them on dates, too, because we all know that when that honeymoon period's over, there's some things you're not going to be willing to do again. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
So don't be ridiculous.
Yeah. You can buy your own games at Dave & Buster's. I'm not doing it anymore.
No.
I agree, Lauren. The hand on the small of the back is a great way to show you care.
Yes.
Keep the phone in the pocket. Girls think face down means you're hiding something, someone says on the text.
Oh, well, maybe.
Oh, could that be? Next up, keep the question ratio 1-to-1. If she asks you where you're from, answer, and then accept that as an opportunity to reciprocate with a question as well.
Yeah, but just don't be like, where are you from? What's your favorite place to go to dinner? What's yours?
I live in Canton. Where do you live? Oh my God, you live in Canton too? We both live in Canton.
Come up with your own material, your own questions.
So keep the question ratio 1-to-1. It says, don't order just a salad or sake bomb. Taking care of yourself and being healthier is great, but loosen the dietary strings just a little for this occasion. You don't need to eat a bloody steak from a cow you strangled with your bare hands, but turning your nose up at everything remotely unhealthy, then getting a garden salad makes you seem a little square.
I agree, but why a salad and a sake bomb?
I think it's just
like a
picking
play on
random.
words.
Yeah, they're just picking a random.
I was gonna say that
thing.
I mean,
I'm just saying, like, don't order. Like,
I would order that.
I'll have water and a salad, no dressing, please. Carbs, am I right, honey? That's probably it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because now she doesn't want to order anything. Because here you are,
Right.
Captain America over here.
I think it's safe to go with like a sandwich and fries, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. Burger and fries with the guys.
Something super cash.
It says here, 3 drinks and you're cut off.
Oh, I agree with that.
You might have to alter this to reflect your level of tolerance towards alcohol, but
if
no
you
matter
can't handle 3 drinks,
how many beers you can crush on your head during the weekdays, cap your date drinks off at around 3. Even if the date is going so well you've started picking potential wedding destinations, if you get blasted and fall on your face, she's probably going to walk out or have a bad impression.
That's true.
So 3 drinks. Do not talk at all about your exes on your first date.
It depends. If she starts the conversation, maybe. I don't know. I don't have an opinion on that. I mean, I wouldn't lead off the conversation with it.
I'm glad we met for dinner. You know, my ex is a bitch.
Right.
What do you like on the menu? I don't know how that
What
goes.
are you ordering?
Ooh, they have a special on prime rib. So anyway, I get that. That part doesn't make any sense. Makes no sense. It says here, tip very well. You want to tip very well.
Again, just make sure that you're not trying to impress her because just... Today's hit music, Q92. That's David Guetta and BB Rex. I'm good. It's Friday. You good, Jake?
I'm good.
All right. Well, we're rolling into the weekend. We're getting a little bit closer. We're into there. We're in the 9 o'clock hour now. And what do we got for you? Well, first of all, first things first. You can head over to Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter and give our live in-studio video stream a like. And then in the comments, you can put Bison, B-I-S-O-N. You want to know why? Because Jake, tell them.
Because you can feed a bison there at the 6-person African VIP Safari Pass.
That's right. That's what's up for grabs. We've got a 6-person VIP car pass to African Safari Wildlife Park. Jake is going to pick one of you lucky listeners that engage with the show over there. At the end of the show, you have about an hour, a little less than that, about 50 minutes to get entered for that. So head over there, do those things, and you could score that for yourself. Also, we've got tickets for you to go see LL Cool J tomorrow night. Yeah. Don't have weekend plans? Well, you could. So keep listening. We'll have that cue to call later in the hour. Also, we are going to be talking to Maddie, our girl Maddie over at the Hall of Fame Village about all the things. What was it like last weekend? What do we have to look forward to? Because there's so much going on there. And also, a big congratulations to Tiffany. Tiffany of Malvern was our $500 Amazon gift card shopping spree winner just in time for back to school. She is going to have some help to get her 2 kids back to school in style with a little help from us here at Q92. So that is what is going on, what we have to look forward to. I was talking to Jake off air. I had to bring this up because I didn't know that this was a thing, but I saw a headline earlier today that really made me giggle.
Oh.
Because you know that I have a little bit of a dirty mind. Like,
yeah.
Anybody that is really good friends with me knows I'm kind of an idiot like that. But there was a grocery store that had to close in Austria, okay? Hear me out. An Austrian shop near Vienna was evacuated and closed on Tuesday after a venomous Brazilian wandering spider was spotted.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're thinking I don't want to get bit, right?
Right.
Well, you know why you don't want to get bit, especially if you're a dude?
Yeah, I bet you're going to tell me.
Well, this particular spider, when it bites men, they can experience a painful 4-hour erection.
Oh, boy.
Bites can be fatal, cause hypothermia and convulsions. The shop will likely be closed until next week. An exterminator was called. Then they are going to clean and disinfect once they are given the all clear by the exterminator. It's suspected that the spider came in along with a crate of bananas, but how terrifying that there is a spider that can do that to you guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
Owie.
Yeah. Seriously. Headlines these days sometimes. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in this world. Anyhow, so I just wanted to share that because it was like the most interesting headline that I've seen here, recently. Anyhow, don't forget, we have that cue to call. It is coming up. It is for the LL Cool J tickets to Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland, happening tomorrow. You want to go? Keep listening. We've got Maddie joining us coming up on the show from the Hall of Fame Village. And a big congrats again to Tiffany from Malvern. Sorry, I almost said Minerva. Malvern scored that $500 back to school shopping spree. Right now, it's Mona Lisa, Q92.
You think of the worst concert you ever went to, Jake?
I haven't been to very many concerts, actually. I think I maybe went to like 3 or 4 in my life. So,
who were the 3?
I saw AJR twice.
So that's 2 of the 3.
Of course, the Wiggles when I was little.
Oh my God! Yes.
And A Day to Remember.
I'm not counting the Wiggles.
I'm not either, really. So 3. A Day to Remember in Mansfield Reformatory, and AJR twice.
I like A Day to Remember. That's like a heavy emo band.
Yeah.
Well, I'm adding to random facts about Jake. Once attended a Wiggles concert.
Yeah, and then I gave the dinosaur a rose.
What?
The dinosaur, Dorothy the dinosaur. She's green. She likes to eat
On
roses.
Wiggles?
Yeah, she likes to eat roses. That's her thing. So
You gave her a rose?
Yeah, we went to the gas station and bought a rose, and I gave it to her.
What?
What do you mean? What? What?
You went to a Wiggles concert. Apparently, the dinosaur loved roses.
Yes.
You bought a rose.
Yes.
And you handed it to her.
I believe so. Or I gave it to somebody that was like collecting them. But I think I remember her taking it from me.
All right, let's update you guys. Random facts about Jake now. Let me hit save on my document here on the this is reminiscent of my old list of why I was single. This is random facts about Jake. Passed out on Millennium Force. Can juggle and ride a unicycle. Wants to wrestle an alligator. May have killed his twin brother. Thinks Dora the Explorer is hot. Cuddles with his bearded dragon. Goes to Walmart and Grandpa's Cheese Barn for fun. Doesn't know what states border Ohio. Has never been to the strip club, now at age 24. Loves SpongeBob. Dated all his coworkers at the Jackson McDonald's. And now once attended a Wiggles concert and gave the dinosaur a rose.
Yeah.
There you
That's
go.
pretty good.
There's our list of random facts. Rando facts about Jake. soup with me.
Well, yeah. I mean, unless
Love
it's
me
a
some
soup.
soup. But after, I love soup. You know what? Only a couple soups I like. Wedding soup and chicken noodle. That's it. But I love it. I'll have like 2 bowls, big bowls.
Yeah.
An hour later, I'm like, well, now am I going to eat?
Do you put crackers in your soup?
No.
Why?
Oh, that's for serial killers.
Oh, stop.
No, I don't do
Jake,
that.
do you eat crackers in your soup?
I don't eat soup.
What?
Of any kind?
No.
Fair enough.
Not fair enough. Who doesn't like soup?
Not me. I mean, I'll eat chicken noodle, but it's been years, and if I was given a choice, I would not eat it.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine my fall and my winter, my life without soup.
Yeah.
There for a while, I was eating soup every day for lunch.
I borderline got into a fight with the fiance about food yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. You ever like have a conversation with your significant other, and when it's over, you're sitting there going, "Are we fighting?" That ever happened to you?
Yeah,
with
like
Tony?
You got some feelings about this? Like, yeah.
Is this like a thing right now?
Is it done, or are we gonna have chewed in a little bit? Yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those. I had one of those over dinner because she wanted to make a chicken recipe that she looked for because she thought it'd be something I like.
Yeah.
With soy sauce.
Christian.
I don't like soy sauce. I voiced that. And I could just tell the tone of the conversation started to take a little bit of a turn as I emphasized you like soy sauce. Because it was like a trigger to my mom my whole life. Like telling me, you love this. I'm like, no, I don't.
Right.
I don't. That's why I don't
Well,
eat
she
it.
was trying to convince you that you did.
She said I've eaten things with soy sauce. And I've always said, if you trick me.
And you
but
love,
don't give away the trick or
you
I
love
won't eat
Chinese food, and there's a lot of soy sauce in some
it.
of
I don't
that.
get soy sauce with my Chinese food.
No, it's in some of the sauces, is what I'm saying.
So she didn't make
No,
that.
she made breakfast.
She made breaded, like she took chicken breast, made breaded chicken fingers. I just kept thinking to myself, like, did you poison this?
Wouldn't be surprised.
No. But it wasn't. I was like, we were going for a walk with the baby.
And it
was like-
would have to be super tempting.
I was like, is this the thing right now? We not vibing right now? Over soy sauce? Soy sauce. I'm right there with Jake. Soup is not a choice I'll make. If I'm sick, chicken noodle soup, but that's about it.
Oh no. I love no, like how can you Jake, I'm gonna have to make you some really good soup this summer or this winter to like win you over.
Possible?
Yes, potato soup with bacon and cheddar cheese.
Come on, don't give them
not
potato
chili.
soup.
Chili.
Chili's not soup.
It
Chili
is.
is not a
It
soup.
falls into that category.
It's
I make a
soup adjacent.
lasagna soup. Do you like lasagna?
Yeah, but I would never eat that in a soup
But
form.
listen, you do cheesy yum, and it's like ricotta cheese and mozzarella cheese and Parmesan cheese, and you put it in the bottom of the bowl, and you put the hot soup over it, and it's like this stringy, cheesy. Oh, it's so good, so good with an Italian breadstick or some
I would
crusty
eat
French
the
bread.
breadstick.
Maybe the breadstick.
Maybe the breadstick.
You two are the most basic eaters.
You can say bitch.
I know, but I don't like to.
All right.
It's a dirty word.
Sweet and sour's where it's at. F soy sauce. I'm with you, Christian, from Jim Guy. Jim Guy, an early riser, checking in past 7. I love it. Jim Guy, every day to the gym.
I know.
That's why we call him Jim Guy.
We've talked about it before because you're like, you miss some of the guys, the early risers that I know.
Yeah. Does Jake like Olive Garden?
Yes and no. I get they don't let me order off the kids menu anymore, so I can't.
What did you order off the kids menu?
I think like the pizza or something, or usually I just get like a side of mozzarella sticks.
You don't like pasta?
I do, but never at a restaurant.
Never at a restaurant? Oh,
No.
you're not that guy, are you?
Yeah.
It's not authentic enough.
No, it's not. I think it's maybe too authentic. I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, you want like SpaghettiOs?
No, I don't know. I don't know. It just tastes
Don't knock
different.
SpaghettiOs.
No, listen. There's a place for SpaghettiOs and
Except,
meatballs.
no, not with meatballs. My son likes them with meatballs. It's so gross.
All right, now we're done with this. I prefer wonton soup when I'm sick because of the ginger in it.
No, that's a good idea. To calm your stomach.
Green pepper soup is the best.
Yeah, that would be good. Stuffed pepper.
Olive Garden is overrated. Listen, I don't think it's the top, but I do get a little offended the way some of you poop on it.
I know. Their salad and breadsticks
All right.
is mwah. Chicken gnocchi soup. That's my son's favorite, and I make it at home. So good.
Y'all act like you came over here from Sicily yesterday,
I know.
and you're like, oh, it's not Italian enough for me.
Well, it's
Tom
definite-
Smith.
It's definitely not Italian. I come from an Italian family. Like,
people are like, that's not real Italian
but
food.
it's really good Italian food. You see what I'm saying?
If that's a knockoff, give me the knockoff.
Right, I'm fine with it.
Potato soup and cheese soup are my favorite.
Yeah. That's the weekend with Blinding Lights. Now we are joined by our friend Maddie over at the Hall of Fame Village. How you doing, Maddie?
Good morning. How are you?
We're good. So I have to ask first, what was it like last weekend on the campus of the Hall of Fame Village?
Honestly, I'm still recovering, but it was a smashing success. We had the best time. I mean, the amount of people just shocked about the transformation of our campus was just such a great feeling for us as a team to be able to, come out and obviously have all these options for our fans and guests to enjoy. And then, of course, host these world-class, one-of-a-kind events with the NFL Hall of Fame game. Then, of course, with the concert and then the enshrinement. So it was a great week. And honestly, we're just on to the next. So a lot coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of things coming up, Jake, there's something you want to ask about.
Yeah, we've been talking a lot about this tacos and tequila on the station, and I've seen the lineup, and it sounds pretty exciting. So what can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so Tacos and Tequila Music Festival is making its way to Canton on Saturday, September 23rd. This event is super duper, star-studded lineup with entertainers including T.I., 2 Chainz, Rick Ross, Ying Yang Twins, Twista, and DJ Scribble. So it is going to be a full-day festival. I believe gates open at 2, and then it'll go all the way until about 11 p.m. at night. So Tacos and Tequila will transform our stadium really into this electrifying festival. We've never experienced this before, so we're really excited to kind of step out of our comfort zone and really establish ourselves as the sports and entertainment destination. So there'll be something for everyone. We'll have food trucks, taco stands, vendors, and then, of course, tequila, different cocktails, and margaritas throughout the day. So it's going to be awesome, and definitely check it out. Tickets are on sale now at hofvillage.com.
That's amazing. We cannot wait for that. I know our listeners are super excited about it. We shared it. And thanks to you guys, we had some tickets to give away. Hint, hint, listeners, I'd keep listening because I think we're going to do that again before the festival itself. But if you need more information, like Maddie said, you can go over to hofvillage.com, get your tickets. Don't miss this amazing event in Canton. And I hope the recovery continues for you this weekend, Maddie. I know it takes a couple weeks. Yes. But we appreciate you making time this morning to jump on and talk to us about it.
Awesome. Thanks, guys, so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a great weekend, Maddie.
You too.
All righty. Coming up. Yes, you haven't heard the cue to call yet for LL Cool J.
Yeah, be listening.
That's right. Be listening. We've got a pair of tickets for you to go hang out with LL Cool J at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse tomorrow night with a friend. Yeah, but that's not all. There's guests. There's special guests in the way of the Roots, Common, and DJ Jazzy Jeff. It's going to be an epic night in Cleveland. You want to go? Be listening. Cue to call is coming up. Right now, it's Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice, Barbie World. Today's hit music, Q92.
Jake, do you ever play golf?
One time in my whole life.
Enjoy it?
Like not mini golf, like golf.
Golf.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't the best time. I would go again just to drive the golf cart around, but
Isn't that the best?
yeah.
What about darts? You play darts?
We used to it in the basement when we were kids, but I haven't played darts in a minute.
Okay. Did you play any sports in high school?
I ran cross country 8th grade in the freshman year, and then I quit.
Why'd you quit?
I just didn't like running, and I also didn't like the booty shorts and the
booty shorts.
18 people showering at the same time in camp. It was a very
Jake's like, I'm out.
What the hell camp were you at?
Too much.
That's what
Jake,
happens
what
at cross
camp were you at?
That's what happens at the Jackson cross country camp. Ask anybody.
I don't want to. Wait.
Booty shorts and showers.
Booty shorts and group showers? I mean, we had that for football.
The only time I ever
But that was
had-
after we played a football game. Everybody was dirty, muddy. They didn't have like individual like showers.
Wait, you guys all went in one big shower room?
Yeah.
Naked?
No, in scuba gear. Yeah, yes, naked. It was a shower.
Do you have that weird kid that had wandering eyes?
No, I got kicked out. Text message. Sounds like fun, Jake. Wait a minute now. I apparently I'm in the same club as Jake, but wouldn't think cross country.
Well, it's like a competition. They want to see how many people can fit in the same shower together.
Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. Forecast for Mark Johnson coming up on Q92. Turkey school lunch. Christian was the bomb. Oh.
Turkey gravy day, even
Dude.
still, the kids always want to buy.
As the kids say now, that slaps.
Yeah.
Because when I found out it was turkey over mashed potatoes day, I was ecstatic. And I was a negotiator because I didn't like pizza.
Yeah.
So people always wanted my slice of pizza on pizza day.
Naturally, because
So,
it's delicious.
Guess which one of the days I'd be like, listen, I'll give you my pizza on Friday. You give me your turkey over mashed potatoes on Wednesday.
Would you also do that for the days with the nasty ground hamburger gravy?
I loved it.
I know you did.
It was tough. No, because I'll tell you what, that one was a little harder to negotiate.
Really?
Because I would be at my lunch table and I'd have bidding wars over either snacks or lunch items for my slice of pizza on Friday because everyone knew I was the only kid at our table that didn't like pizza. So we'd all be sitting around now, and honest to God, now looking back, I was like, what do you got? What do you guys got?
There it is if you've been listening because you want to go see LL Cool J in Cleveland at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse tomorrow night. There's a cue. 330-450-9292. Call me up. Caller 10. These tickets are yours. It's SZA and Snooze. Today's hit music, Q92.
I'm going to kick it off. My rage is being prescribed Ozempic and then finding out you cannot afford Ozempic.
Yeah.
Ozempic, and now you can't do it anymore because it cost you $350.
Yeah, that's a big kick to the butt.
That is. By the way, Jake checked with his pharmacist parents, and they said that's pretty much the best deal I'm going to get.
Yeah.
For you people that pay less, God bless you. For people that got to pay more than they should for medications, you shouldn't pay more than you pay for your car in medication, in one medication. Rage room. Jake, you got some raids today?
Yeah, rage room. I don't understand why people walk, run, ride their bikes, ride their scooters in the middle of the street in the neighborhood when there's a sidewalk 5 feet from them.
I also have that rage.
Yeah.
I've said the same thing. Whenever I see a sidewalk, I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Why would you not walk on the sidewalk?
Move over 3 feet, go on the sidewalk, and let the cars drive.
Literally. I have the same rage. I just never, and I've said that before. I said, I'll say to myself in the car.
Yeah.
They'll be on the side of the road and I got to like go around them. And I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Like, especially, you're walking. There's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
It's a side walk.
Exactly.
For you.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Yeah.
For your safety.
Right.
You're a lot less likely to get struck by a car on the sidewalk.
Right. It could happen, but
No,
less
it
likely.
absolutely could happen. But I mean, it's God's will at that point.
Right.
I mean, but I agree. It's a good rage.
Yeah.
Good rage. Let's see. We got the text line here. Rage room. When I sneeze about 46 times in a row. And I absolutely hate when I'm on my 10th sneeze and somebody that I'm talking to still having a conversation with me because I'm choking. I can't breathe. I'm snorting. And it's a hot mess. And they can't stop talking for 30 seconds as if I have any idea on what they're saying anyway. Rage room. I'm usually a 2 to 3 sneezer.
I definitely sneeze more than twice.
Yeah, there's never usually just one.
Yeah.
It's usually a 2 to 3, but I know people that they'll do it 10 times. I'm like, good Lord.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Have you thought of a deal breaker yet?
Yeah, if you're not funny, Canadian, or don't like reptiles.
Canadian? Wait a minute, Canadian? What do you have against Canada?
I don't have anything against Canadians in particular, but I dated a girl that was Canadian and did not end well, so I'm not doing that again.
Wait a minute. What did the girl from Canada do?
She said she was moving back to Canada, didn't move back to Canada, dated my best friend, and went back to McDonald's.
Hold on.
I did it again.
Jake, you made me stop the music again. So if I'm hearing this correctly,
Yeah.
you're saying that a girl you were dating at McDonald's
Yes.
told you, Jake, we can no longer be together because I'm leaving the United States and going back to Canada where I'm from.
Correct. Well, I kind of ended the relationship, but that's what happened.
She then, you found out later, did not move back to Canada, stayed here in Ohio.
Yeah.
And then she immediately started dating your best friend.
Correct.
How did you find this out?
They both worked at McDonald's. I closed with them. It was me, her, and him.
So you thought she had quit and moved back to Canada.
Yeah.
She shows up for her shift at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And you're like, what are you doing here, Susan?
Pretty much.
And then she's like, not only am I here, but see your best friend, that's who I'm dating now?
Yeah.
Is that how you found out?
Pretty much.
He didn't tell you?
Well, we weren't that close, but we were friends. Like, we were good friends.
Friends enough that you shouldn't be dating each other's girls.
I would say so.
Did you end the friendship with him?
For a little bit, but now we're best friends. We hang out all the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, share a girl. You can share a beer, right?
Right.
Wow. That's a fantastic story.
Yeah.
Wow. Still trying to process all that. Your ex told you you guys were breaking up. She's moving back to Canada. She lied and started dating your best friend.
Yeah.
That's McNuts.
That is McNuts.
That's insane. That is insane.
Is that going on the list?
I think that has to go on the list. 8:20. I'll watch the time here. But yeah, let's go to random Jake facts. Was dumped by girlfriend and told she was moving back to Canada only to stay in the U.S. and date Jake's good friend. Huh. Jake now hates Canada. All right, there you go. That's on the list. We're up to 14 now.
Wow.
Wait till Lauren here's the new one that she missed while she was gone. That is insane. Wow. Okay. All right. So those are deal breakers. What were the other ones? Because I blanked out after you said.
If you're not funny or if you don't like reptiles.
Okay. You don't like reptiles. Okay. If you don't like reptiles.
Good morning, Q92. Who's this?
Chris.
Chris, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing great. You want to go see LL Cool J?
I do.
All right, Chris. Well, you're spending tomorrow night up at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. You'll see LL Cool J.
Great.
Yes, congratulations. Tell everybody your favorite station making you a winner.
Q92.
Congratulations to Chris. Found out off air it's her son's birthday. She's taking him to the show. So congrats, Chris. I hope you and your son have a great time. That's tomorrow night in Cleveland. Also, you got about 20 minutes to go over to the live stream on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and give our live stream from the studio a like. And then in the comments, write the word bison. If you write that word bison, you're going to be included to possibly be our winner today of a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park Pass. It's a mouthful. Where you can go and feed the bison. You can see all the wildlife that they have there. It's a great family experience. Family friendly and fun for the entire family. So keep listening. You are going to want to go over and do all of those things. Don't worry. If you didn't win today on any of the things, just keep listening because I'm sure Nicolina's got some amazing prizes coming up, as does Keller and Ryan this afternoon. But keep it right here on today's Hit Music Q92.
Pride night in Cleveland at the Guardians game. We were waiting in line for $2 beers for quite some time. You were with friends. I was alone. I wanted to speak to you so bad. I hope the look in your eyes was attraction from your side, too. And that's it.
Wow.
So if you were in line for $2 beers, Pride night at the Guardians game, and you had attraction in your eyes, someone's looking for you.
What does that look like?
Depends.
I just put a muscle in my stomach.
A lot of things. Ton of things. A million faces you could make.
That's so gross.
Could be. It could have been gross. We don't know. We weren't there. There you go. Misconnections.
Jake, let me see your attraction look.
What's your attraction? Seduce Lauren with your eyes.
Come on, I'm waiting.
I
This isn't.
I don't make faces.
You don't have to leave that.
Well, I was gonna
you know what?
I don't. Yeah, I don't just look at a girl and just like make a weird face and be like, "Come here."
Okay.
Not even gonna try.
No,
I can't top the two you did. I can't.
Fair enough. I do a pretty good job right there. A couple more texts about changing careers here while we have a few moments. Let me see. Went from secretary to doctor's office to obtaining my degree to be a funeral director and embalmer at 28. Wow. You're the one that drains pop and fills them up with the stuff.
I got to give you credit because I'd never sleep again.
Another industry not going anywhere.
No.
Another job, you'll have security. And if you're just I told you before, I couldn't do the funeral thing. I realize that's a moneymaker and a business that's very safe. I just couldn't wear a suit every day. And I couldn't smell those flowers every day.
That's what would get you?
Yeah, and the flowers. I can't stand the smell of that many flowers. In a funeral home, flowers it's death to me when I smell those flowers.
Oh, there's certain.
I associate that with death.
I get that. There's certain flowers too that
and I'd hate
more than others.
You got to wear that damn coal gray suit every day. You gotta talk all solemn and just
On the up and up, you don't ever have to worry about what you're going to wear to work.
no, but I would feel uncomfortable. Like, why can't if you're embalming, I imagine you do that in a hoodie, right? You can drain pop in a hoodie, right? You don't need to be like
Chaz is in the back embalming.
Yeah, like,
in his hoodie.
What do I expect you to be, like a suit and tie?
Fox racing hat backwards.
To drain blood? Well, yeah, you got to concentrate. Went from a nurse's aide to oil field truck driver. That's a change.
That's a big change.
That's an absolute change. So again, we're seeing that 30s, early 40s. That seems to be when we're doing it. So I would say the study adds up, if you ask me. How is the world not talking about this more? How is every show, whether you're sports talk, wacky FM morning show, news talk, farm talk, NPR, smooth jazz, I don't know, whatever it is you're talking about, why was yesterday the only thing people were talking about not the Navy pilot testifying under oath in front of our government that basically there are UFOs? Not basically, he claims there are. And mind you, he's under oath. Now, have people probably lied under oath? Probably, but that's really far to take it for a lie. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's really far to take it to go, I'm going to sit in front of Congress for a joke or just for poops and giggles. This guy was speaking yesterday. I mean, I've known there's aliens. You can't tell me that out of all the planets and all the universes and all the solar systems, we are the only one that has living beings. And people tell me, yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Like, does that make sense? Does that really make sense?
Well, I mean, it's been long known that like the Navy and the Air Force, I mean, different branches of the military have had video that they have actually released of things that they believe could be UFOs.
Yeah. What do they call them now? UABs, they call them, or something else? They call it. They have a new name they call them. I mean, this is the clip of him telling you. Well, I mean, it's right here.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
And was this documentary evidence, this video, photos, eyewitness? Like, how would that be determined?
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you in a skiff about.
I don't know what a skiff is, but that's where they'd have to talk. Someone Google skiff.
I'm on it.
I assume that means like in private, away from everybody else. You know what I mean? Maybe in a padded room. Another clip.
How do you know that these were not our aircraft?
Some of the behaviors that we saw in a working area, we would see these objects being at 0.0 Mach, that's 0 airspeed, over certain pieces of the ground. So what that means, just like a river, if you throw a bobber in, it's going to float downstream. These objects were staying completely stationary in Category 4 hurricane winds. These same objects would then accelerate to supersonic speeds, 1.1, 1.2 Mach, and they would do so in very erratic and quick behaviors that I don't have an explanation for.
It's real. They've always been real, folks. They've always been here.
A skiff is a small flat-bottomed boat.
What?
Yeah.
What? A skiff is a small flat-bottomed boat?
Oh, hold on. You can spell it different for military. I just saw it.
Okay, I was like,
I was putting an SKIF. A military skiff is SCIF. And it says, is a sensitive, compartmentalized information facility with high security.
That makes a lot more
That
sense.
makes a lot more sense than meeting them in the boat.
Meet me on my canoe and I'll tell you about aliens in my.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go for a ride in the dinghy and have a
Meet
conversation.
me at Lake Cable in my. I have a paddle boat. We'll go out in the middle of it where no one can
will hear us.
I'll tell you all about the aliens on my paddle boat.
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you and Skiff about.
Yeah. Wow, you have to go like off-site somewhere, like
Totally
off the grid.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Check out this photo.
And like I said, Christian will join us back on the morning show next week. I cannot wait to hear all about his Ocean City adventures. I know how much he was looking forward to this vacation. And after briefly speaking with him yesterday, I think he has a lot to talk about when we come back Monday.
He does.
Yeah. So we've missed him, and we're looking forward to that. So let's get down to some business. You were able to go over to our live stream on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Hit the like, drop a bison, and that got you included for this next contest. We are pulling a winner for a 6-person VIP African Safari Wildlife Park Pass. Jake, who we got?
Today we got Jessica.
All right, Jessica Spriggs.
Yes.
Jessica, thank you so much for checking in with us on Facebook this morning. You're the winner of the Park Pass, and Jake will be reaching out to you to get your info. So congrats to you. Also, a big congratulations goes out to Tiffany of Malvern. She was our $500 Amazon back to school shopping spree winner. So congrats to her. She has now got some much needed help and assistance with paying for all the clothes, the shoes, the classroom supplies, all of those things for her 2 kids going back to school in Malvern. So congratulations to her as well. Thank you to all of you guys. You guys did an amazing job today. We loved hearing what you're so happy about, what's going on in your world, and we're grateful that we were here to give you some advice. Like I said, it might not have been good advice, but you got our advice.
You did.
You did. And, I said, I'll say it once. I've said it once, and I'll say it again. His advice is very similar to that of Fraser Crane's.
Yes.
So you know what you're getting when you call in or when you text us. We are on the case. So anyhow, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys all have an amazing, amazing weekend. Relax, unwind, recharge for the work week ahead next week. We'll be back on Monday morning, waking you up like we always do. Christian starting at 5:30. Jake and I joining at 7 o'clock. But until then, I don't get to control the music very often. And that's okay, because I got to tell you what, Nicolina, our midday diva, she kills it on the music front. But since I can slot some music in,
Oh, no.
I'll leave you all with this. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you Monday. It's today's hit music, Q92.